Welcome to the Lions of Arun. We hope you enjoy the content that we're putting up, and if you do, if you could please hit that like and subscribe button, and share it with your friends. Enjoy the show.
Do you want me to put it in right now?
Welcome back, everyone, to Lions of Arun.
Yeah!
I am not the usual face here, but I have been elected to ask everybody questions. Here's the normal guy.
No, normal, not normal.
Normal's not a good description.
Well, no, the normal one to see here.
That's still pushing it.
Yeah.
Not close to normal at all.
James, get in your spot.
I'm going!
James,
Well,
get in
welcome
your
to
spot. We're
episode
recording.
25. This is just going to be a Q&A. And
Climb over the chairs, bitch.
once everybody's settled, I am going to...
Oh boy.
Climb over the
Give
Oh God,
everybody a second
stop!
to get settled down. Don't worry about it.
Massive it usually takes us like 5 minutes, it's fine.
Yeah, this is normal.
It gets
Yeah.
us through the threshold so we can start swearing.
I don't think the
see.
camera's on, or is it? Oh,
Is everybody just about ready?
Yeah, go for it.
ahead.
Go for it. I suppose we don't need all of our shit out, do we?
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Not at the
No,
I
moment.
think that's
no.
on
I don't
everyone.
need all of this stuff. Oh well.
Hey, everybody! We're
We need a mascot.
still here! Oh. I
Oh,
thought that
put
was
the
a-
unicorn slipper away.
Oh boy.
It's going to be an
So-
interesting
I need to
last
finish this
episode here.
drink already.
to it. How does it smell?
When you're ready, we'll start with a question for you, James.
Ooh.
Loser.
Have any of the players surprised you with their characters' actions or decisions?
Oh, God.
Can we talk about Maxine for a minute?
Well, we're actually going to
For
go
this campaign.
with this
There is.
campaign.
Ah, damn, that was good.
There are actually quite a few times where the party has surprised me, especially when it comes to nets.
Nuts.
Ota likes to use nets to
Oh, I think they know.
save people from themselves and from the murder hobos in the party.
Yeah.
Which sometimes works out. So that has surprised me.
Just remember, folks, nets are just a second level spell at will.
Whole person, baby.
One of the other ones who has surprised me a lot has been Mira.
Yeah.
Because
Present.
She actually has done a lot of character development and growth. That is.
Oh, it's on camera.
I thought you choked on it.
No, I caught it in my mouth. That was fucking on camera. I love it. I'm so excited.
Are we
ADHD
further
here.
than 30 seconds in so that we can
Yeah,
swear?
we are.
Let me
Okay.
see.
We fucked around for 30 seconds.
All right.
We're 4 minutes and 38 seconds
Okay,
in.
swearing's allowed then.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Go wild.
Woo!
So,
Hey, shut the fuck up.
hey,
Sorry.
Cheers.
so
They gave me approval and they're sitting in the DM chairs.
So we've seen her growth quite a bit as times progress. So somebody else that stepped up and has proven actually shocking to me, considering how stiff and rigid they were when we first started, was Yaga. Yaga is actually turning into one of the more prominent members of this group, I think, and has been doing quite a bit of character growth. As far as everybody else, there's always time to see what happens with them, but I've been sort of pushing Lyra and Yaga because they
Lyra.
seem to be
Lyra.
the ones that are. That's what I
Lybella.
said.
You said Lyra. Ugh.
Because they seem to be the ones right now that are driving the story, and we're going to get into parts where Nova and Yude, like I introduced some of Yude's background last week in last week's episode, so there are definitely going to be opportunities for everybody to shine.
It's fun having a fucked up past. Well, in D&D.
Let's see. I think we can move on to the next question. Can you talk about any moral dilemmas or ethical considerations that the party has faced during the campaign?
Goda.
Yes.
I
It's
can
all
remember.
on you.
There's one that I remember for sure.
Oh my god, get over the dumb Braylon thing.
No.
Okay, I was like,
talking
get
about
over-
Nova killing
Oh,
the
yeah.
brother
Yeah,
of Braylon's.
Braylon's brother.
Yep.
Yeah, Darren?
Yep.
Is that his
Darren.
fucking name?
Yeah. That
One of my many notebooks.
She was feeling it after on that one. Was
Yeah,
like,
but didn't you also go and almost fuck Braylon that same night?
probably?
Yeah.
So you weren't feeling it that hard. Well,
True.
well.
No, the next day I was.
Well.
This party has a large issue with impulse control.
You know what?
We're young.
Stop saying truths. It hurts.
Todd,
What?
you're being quiet. That was a group.
I'm letting everyone else say their piece.
Being the moral compass of the party is a lot of work.
Oh boy.
Says the guy who clocks out at 1 a.m. every morning.
Noon.
What does
No,
that have to
night.
do? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I mean, true enough.
What the fuck was his name? Darren. I found it. Okay.
I still failed to see the connection between your comment and what we were talking about.
Does any of my shit make sense?
ADHD.
got a point. She's got a point.
So do I.
That's where.
So I mean,
Bet.
there have been times where there has been some moral dilemmas.
Mentally
I think
unstable.
I think the best one is one that actually got a lot of emotional response from one of the party members.
Yeah. The one where we all had to do a cuddle pile afterwards because.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
wasn't in it.
Well,
I don't remember this.
you were sleeping in the bed. It was Todd, me, Izzy, and James. We all
Todd
cuddle
was
piled.
involved.
I was
either.
not involved.
But you
I
were
was not
cuddle
involved.
piled.
It was us three over here.
But you
It was
cuddle
just
piled
James, you, and
later.
me.
Afterwards,
Oh.
remember we were watching the
Oh
movie?
yeah, I was.
Yeah.
When Laura was stabbed and I
And then
was
you were
stabbed.
stabbed.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't know if we were going
Well,
to
and
fucking
then
live.
Baron.
Baron.
Braylon?
Thank you.
There you go.
I was mixing Braylon and Darren. And then Braylon was taunted by grandfather, and then he essentially told me it was my fault that all my friends were dying. So
Yep.
that was fun. I got
It
to
was
watch
a
my
lot of fun for me
got
too.
to watch my 4-year-old sister.
None of this is on camera, right?
I think the box is a little bit, but I don't think
That
it's,
shouldn't matter.
Nope.
You're good.
I don't
It's
think
not.
it's
Nice.
totally.
The only thing that is on camera is from that bowl
Blue one.
to the blue bag. That's
Cool.
not on camera. So that
That works.
That's your dead spot, Jesse.
It's just peach tea.
I don't think
Let's
that's
see.
on
It's on
camera.
I think I can move on to another question.
If that's on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have any NPCs or non-player characters played a particularly significant role in the campaign?
Laura, Dane.
NPCs.
NPCs.
So like Grease.
Laura, Dane.
Laura and Dane
and
are.
Grace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura and Dane are NPCs.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they're played by James, they're NPCs, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Fuck him.
Oh.
He plays a significant part.
The Red Mother.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, but
She was
a couple of times.
She's,
She was at the
she's
very
been
like
fading out,
beginning,
yeah.
but it's been fading out.
We forget we have her mark on us.
Quite a bit.
Until James goes, you can heal yourself. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I did that in the middle of a battle.
As if we don't
No
already
one-
have
no
enough
one
healing in
realized
this
it.
You really don't.
We have a lot of healing in this
Three
party.
of you.
Lyra's not here.
3
We're
members.
like half healers though.
I was
Okay,
gonna say 3
Up
members.
until the last 2 times, we have had 3 healers.
But-
Healers is a
I
large
can't-
But
number
we're
of
not
parties.
full
Makes no
healers.
sense.
We're not clerics, and you're not a full paladin. So, like,
I'm
we're
true.
not full healers. We're all
I'm like
half healers.
70, 80% paladin.
Well, yeah, but you never use it.
The healing part.
Yeah.
I'm always out of like lay on hands.
Yeah, he does lay on hands a lot. Like every time.
So,
I think he had to
just
put
hit
my
myself.
back with
so,
the
okay, we got
Me?
two of the NPCs. Which other ones do you guys feel are?
Noctis.
Oh, Noctis.
Recently, more so than the Red Mother.
Well, but no, what I'm saying is Noctis isn't really an NPC. That's hard because that's James Jr.'s character in your Thursday campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in this campaign,
But in
he's
this
an
campaign,
NPC.
he's an NPC. Yeah, but well,
Todd.
I mean, I was gonna say Noctis, but only because he has to, not because he wants to.
that's true. That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Well, what about your so your sister?
Your
Nalini?
sister.
Yeah.
And then the
Your mom?
No, yeah,
But she's
Your mom.
new. She's
Yeah.
new and hasn't done much yet.
Her mom really hasn't like it's been a big thing for hers, but not as the campaign overall.
Big thing for Yaga though is the druid in the Shine, the one guy.
Sherman.
Yeah, the big deep voiced guy.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
the beginning of the season here, it was Talus for me.
Yeah, well, Talus is dead now,
But
so
he
move on,
died.
girl. Move on.
I'm sorry, he professed his love after he died.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? We all knew that.
Yeah, everybody knew.
I even knew that, and I was only there for like 3
we
days
just
before
need,
that.
We just need a Nova Cuck counter. It's hit 5. It's gonna hit 10.
5?
It's hit. Yes.
Oh wait, are we counting each individual Braylon?
Yes.
Oh okay, shit.
So-
5.
You're fucked up.
We still need our brilliant flowchart.
Maybe it's 4.
Talus, Braylon.
I'm thinking of.
Oh,
one
that's
more.
right. We're almost.
Well, no,
you
five.
met. You
And then
met
the-
one more Braylon than us.
Yeah, but no, it was like the 5th one is the one she's currently shacking up
Oh
with.
yeah, that halfling.
Oh, I forgot about that. I wasn't in that part.
Yeah, you were
and
gone.
we're gonna get to 10. We're gonna get to 10, and then when we get to 10, it'll be like just we need to have an
Is that
Xbox
how I
Live.
become a dragon?
We need it. We need an Xbox Live achievement.
Yes, let's
That
put a little like
pops up.
on the screen, like level up.
It's like
Finally,
it's
get slayed.
Yeah.
no. It's gonna be bloop. It should be like bloop, cuck of the century.
Oh.
Cuck, no, actually no. Cuck of
You're
the
sleeping upstairs.
the cuck of the decade.
No cuddle pile.
No cuddle pile tonight. You're sleeping
Poor
upstairs.
Crow, they did not sign up for this.
I know what I signed up for.
They've been watching it. They know.
I've been watching this for 6 months.
They know.
In 6 months, I'm dying.
I feel bad. Is Crow your name, or is that like a Discord,
It's the
like
Discord.
tag?
Crow.
That's
Okay.
my name. So, next question. How has the party's relationship with the BBEG, Big Bad Evil Guy, developed throughout the campaign?
Want the short or long answer?
Ah, you want to go into?
Can growing
Since
in
it's
hatred
G-pop?
be more of a?
Oh yeah.
The real question is though, is Grandpa the true BBEG, or is he just like
Or is
the
he a
first
puppet to
the
someone
first
else?
mini boss, or like the
Well,
first
but in season
not
one,
mini boss, but like the first.
in season
boss.
one, he's the BB.
Yeah.
BBEG. Thank
Season
you.
1, he's the big bad guy.
Yeah.
Season
1 or episode 1?
Pretty much
Yes.
season 1.
I mean, that's like yeah, we've got like the Mother of Sorrows now and Zuckmoid.
I was like, because like in the Saturday, we always thought it was Valis the whole time. Then it turned out to be
Quinn.
Nope, not Quinn.
No.
No.
The big bad evil goddess.
Yeah.
Amara.
Mara. There we go.
Amara.
Imara. And I wasn't there to possibly reveal whether or not Kiba ended up
He
being
was
evil.
The whole time.
Can you
Kiba's
reveal that
evil.
right now?
Kiba's evil. It's
Was
not
Kiba evil?
Kiba's evil.
Please.
Kiba's evil.
Please.
The world may never know.
Why?
Because I know the answer. when
Kiba's
it
evil.
comes down to it.
Anyways,
Well, there's the
back on topic.
there is the true answer, and then there's the answer that I get to sleep in this house.
That is true.
Because I told James I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I was so dead set on doing it, but she would have been so beyond pissed if I would have did it.
Because what he wanted to do is he wanted to take the amulet from Shava.
That's
Because
what
he saw me talking to what the fuck is her name?
I love how off topic we're getting.
we are, but it's still lore of this world.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's still
that's true.
lore.
It
Illith.
is.
He saw me talking to Illith when she gave me the pendant.
Oh.
So the plan was I was gonna grab it and then plane shift away.
Yeah. And then he was gonna
You're fucking evil.
Yeah, right? I've been saying that this entire time and nobody believed me!
Oh my god.
Or was Shawa evil the whole time?
Well,
Fuck.
she is an assassin.
Yeah,
so...
you would have been in the doghouse.
I think that would have been actually a good act because she
I thought
it
it
was
would
an evil person.
Storytelling wise, it would have been fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Yes.
was talking about him like as a narrative and plot. That would have been about the best thing to do.
Mhm.
But I just couldn't do it because she wouldn't have been able to look past it. Anyways,
you
back
could,
on
you
topic.
could say it just because you love me so much. You wanted me to like have fun,
To be happy and have fun.
happy and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Don't
Become
want
a
to get
goddess.
married. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Anyways, back on topic. What
Wait,
were we talking about?
the big bad. Wait, can you repeat the question?
It was about the big bad.
How
You're
has
right.
the party's relationship with the big bad evil guy developed throughout the campaign?
He should have died 5 episodes ago.
It
He should have
developed
died 10
pretty-
episodes ago.
He's really only got a connection to like 4 members of the party though.
raging hatefulness immediately upon
You
my
two,
family getting kidnapped
Braylon
by
and Yaga.
or
Well,
getting kidnapped by
You
his
and I
brothers.
really don't have that much
I
of
will
a connection
say,
with
I
him.
will
I
say,
met him, but
I will
that's when
say,
he first came
yeah.
to Boardman.
I will
Yeah.
say, he is a gentleman. He let me go first.
That is true.
And
then
even
you almost
Yaga's-
fucking knocked him
And
on
then
his
you
ass.
almost annihilated him.
Even until then, Yaga's
To where he
relationship
ran
with him
away.
was tenuous. It was mostly just because he was related to you.
Well, I mean, even
No,
when
it
no,
went
no,
from-
no, no, no. Even when he first came to Boardman, you were like, "Oh, well, he can't be that bad."
Well, he did nothing bad to me.
Yeah, but he did
Yeah.
everything bad to me.
But at that,
We
at
were
that,
not present for it. So
at
we
that
had
point,
no
Yeah.
say.
at that point, you and Yaga really didn't have
That's
that
true. I
relationship.
think we didn't
Yeah.
really like each
To
other.
be
at
fair, that was
point.
Kiba's response
first,
whenever
yeah, we were still
Valis
kind
was
of
brought up.
buddies.
He was a nice guy to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
no.
Welcome to the world I live with.
I mean,
And as far as the big bad guy goes on this has actually been probably my most memorable big bad so far as I'm concerned, because of some of the stuff that he's done.
Well, we've definitely been focusing on him more than the others.
Yeah.
It's hard to say between him and Valis.
Valis was never a big bad evil
here
bad.
comes the boy.
I mean, Valis liked to just
Fuck
poke
around.
at you guys, and
I mean,
actually
he was
really
definitely-
liked Valis.
he wasn't-
As much as he got evil, I
mean, I
really
liked
connected
him.
with him before he
Okay.
became evil.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I liked him.
Hold on. The only reason Izzy liked him is because one of our one-shot characters tried to fuck him, but he took a vow of celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to sleep with his brother instead.
Actually, it was Morlock who had the vow of
No.
celibacy. Yes.
You
No.
told me it was Valis because I tried to get with Valis and
You
he
tried
said
getting
no,
with
go to
Mel.
my
No,
brother.
Valis. She tried to get with Valis,
Mhm.
and then she ended up having Morlock's twins,
That's
and I had
that's
Fiki.
right.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
I
Slow
had twins.
conversation.
I have their names written
Anyways.
down.
So that's
Another
the only
one
reason
shot,
you
another
like
part of
Braylon-
war,
or
so.
yep, Valis so much. It's just because you wanted to fuck.
See, and
No,
that's
he
one
was
of the
really
things.
nice.
That's one of the things that I always say is that we're a group of friends who got together and started playing this group of individuals, and like I said, we become
We became
friends. And over 3 years, we have quite a lore for this world already built up, and a lot of it hopefully comes out in the stream and
Makes sense.
makes sense to everybody. And if not, that's why we say leave comments, ask your questions, and we'll try to clarify.
I'll make
for
more charts.
everybody. Oh God,
dear
no!
Lord. You still need to make the Braylons.
Oh look, I've given up on the Braylon
And
chart.
despite
Okay.
Angie's disdain, behind Valis and Peta, the third most impactful
No.
mortal person on this planet
No.
is Kiba.
No. No.
You really want to sleep on the couch?
No, he knows that he won't because I don't
She can't sleep
well
with him
when
not
he's
being
not there. So he can fucking get away with all this shit.
It's more like go sleep on the couch. Sleeps on the couch.
Am
Go take
I
And
a
then
walk.
I go and sleep on the couch with him, yeah.
Am I wrong though?
rather
Impact
not
wise.
I plead the fifth. Next question.
Next question.
What was your idea behind your characters / character designs and also some NPCs?
Okay, let's go in order here. Let's start with this half of the
Let's
table
start
because
with
they've been
you.
quietest.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I handle this?
Well, you've been
Whatever you
kneecapped.
do.
To start with the name, I went with the name because most people I know are in D&D and all the other role-playing games. Some of them can get way too serious about the game. So by choosing a kind of random, silly name, it kind of puts a little twist in the whole thing. And as a kinder, they're just happy-go-lucky all day long. So that's
That's still written on the RSVP, and I'm never throwing that RSVP away.
What?
He wrote on his RSVP. He wrote which one he wanted, and then he wrote woohoo next
I
to
feel
it.
like you showed me that and I forgot.
No, I said, can I order off the kids menu even when I'm in my 20s?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But then you're only getting
The kids.
chicken tenders
That's
and
fine. Chicken
applesauce.
nuggies. Chicken
No,
nuggies.
tenders.
Oh, chicken tendies.
Yeah. Anyways.
yeah, it's. Growing up at D&D, second edition is where I kind of started. Dragonlance definitely was an impact on me. So that's where the Kinder kind of came in. Dark Sun was where his came from for the Thri-kreen and all the others.
Fuzzy.
Well, Fuzzy Pickle, that's a little bit different. That was a different game system,
Oh my
different
God.
DM, different everything. It just got pulled in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of named in the Fuzzy Pickle
Oh my
Bar
god.
in,
Yes.
yeah.
Bar
because
slash
of
in,
that.
yep.
I thought it was just a perfect name, and I wanted to use it, and I was like, I'm not going to use it as a player or a character or an
Well-
NPC. I'm turning that name into a bar, so.
Well,
Fuzzy
but
Pickle.
now it's a player too, and we're all confused.
Yep.
Because even Fuzzy Pickle's like, wait, what?
Named it after me.
Yeah.
I
All
should
right.
get some royalties there.
For me, it was an accident.
Yeah,
It was the worst accident ever. Okay.
It's the best accident. The best.
So context, my character is not actually like it was made in my own campaign as a throwaway character.
Yaga the bitch.
Yaga the
Because the whole game was supposed to be about their mission was to kill 16 colossi. That was it.
You say that, but then the quest line you produced had nothing to do with the colossi.
No,
No, it was at
listen,
first.
listen,
It
listen
was
to
at first.
Shifted
Todd.
to the druids.
It was at
because it
first.
a hot
Listen to
druid.
Todd.
The
There's
guys
2
killed.
hunters.
They killed 2 colossi at first.
Hell
And
yeah,
the
we
third
did.
one came along, and I introduced a druid character,
Oh, what's her name?
Celise,
Yeah.
which so and so had the hots for somehow for some reason.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
just-
you make
no,
a
no,
6
no.
foot
You
tall
make
brunette
this
with green eyes.
Giant ass female.
Oh.
She's not giant.
She's redhead with green eyes, so.
Red
even-
with red hair, green eyes.
She's
Just
red hair.
who?
Ah.
No, that's Yaga
Celise.
who's the red hair.
Celeste.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yaga's the red hair.
No, Celise has brown hair.
Yeah, Celise is
Well,
brown
okay,
hair.
it's
Oh.
brown
Yaga has
with a
red-
little bit of red.
Well, but it's mainly brown.
But
Anyways.
anyway,
It's
so
kind of a brown
I
house,
thought
but she
that's
has
where it
red
would
hair.
stop. I thought that's where it would stop. No, it did not.
Oh God, no.
Okay, but then you brought us back to the village, and
Yeah.
you
You
gave
got
me
us
an
in.
you gave me a hot druid, and that was your
Yeah.
problem.
You gave us an in.
You
Fine.
gave me a
There was no
hot
But
going
druid.
anyway,
back.
Yaga was originally the leader of said tribe, and she died like 2 sessions later, and never came back until I needed a villain, and I'm
Later
like
campaign.
until I needed a villain, and I was like, you know what? I'll bring her back.
Well, it's
This
because
time-
we were all saying already that Yaga was a bitch.
Yeah, because she was in
In the first
so
campaign, we were all
rude.
going Yaga's a bitch.
You were saying she was the bitch because she didn't approve of her fucking
No,
her
no,
dog.
no, no, no. It wasn't just that.
You cannot fuck her daughter.
Listen, that was partial.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
No,
that
Yaga
was
did some
partial.
fucked up
but
shit,
Yaga
man.
did some fucked up shit to Celise.
So
Ordered her to.
fucked up shit.
She
However-
ordered her to skin.
however-
Okay, we'll argue with this
However,
later.
however, she was possessed by Zuckmore during
That's
that
true.
time.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
But, like,
Anyways,
anyway, I brought her back as a villain, and she was possessed by Zuckmoy during this campaign. James didn't like her.
No one-
Don't forget, she was one of the
Nobody
few
liked
druids I
her.
could see.
It was one of the few. Fuck off.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
you
where she
finished
was
your
in that
fishbowl.
campaign, and during this game, I didn't know
It
who to
was just
play because
tea.
I usually played Celise in a lot of campaigns anyway. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna be Yaga for once, and that's how she came to be in this game. Anyway, but the whole Zuckmoy thing, that was in my game. Context, TM.
Yeah, but you brought talking to your
But,
games. So.
See,
Yes.
you brought Yaga
And
into
Shava.
this, so you're bringing Zuckmoy down.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Go.
Go. Yeah, go.
Snake Boy.
Go, Snake Man.
I pulled out Ota, one because I tend to pick more backgroundy characters when I'm in a campaign with Angie because she likes her character to be in the spotlight all the time.
We need to have a reverse. Bring the
I
spray
hate to
bottle.
say it, but he's not wrong.
Yeah, no, I know. Nick and I have already talked about this. We
Java.
both
She's got main characters.
we both have Jack and Thumper. That was an absolute nightmare to put two main character syndrome
my
people
God.
in the main
Yeah,
characters.
so I tend to play like background characters because of that. And then the big
Because he
mistake I
does.
made was playing a moral compass character
Yeah.
in a party full of murder hobos.
Yeah. Well,
Not
minus
all of 'em.
Neil.
The majority of them being murder hobos, which is why Yute is the only one that I've been genuinely getting along with in this entire party.
Because I'm not looking for the fights.
You just stumble upon them because you're friends with us.
Yeah.
But
Or if
well,
someone offends
my
you
father's
already
a trained
somehow,
assassin, so
you're like off.
Well, that's the chaotic good in him.
yeah.
It's like, you fucking said what?
Anyways.
Anyway,
Yeah, because when I played like a more main character-ish part or personality, it clashed with Angie
Sir
so
Lucian.
hard.
Oh,
Like
Sir Lucian, Kiva. I s-
Kuzuko. Well, Kuzuko was just fun.
Kuz was just annoying.
Yeah.
he was meant to be a one-shot character in all fairness. It's fun wackiness for a one-shot, and then James decided to bring those one-shot characters as main campaign. I was like, this guy has a personality of nothing. He was meant to be a meme.
Yeah.
It was
he
perfect.
stayed a meme the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
NPCs.
Oh boy. Should we
Oh.
end with you?
Yeah.
We should probably end with you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Nova. Mine started because James had restrictions on
Oh yeah.
the races that we could pick.
The campaign
And
before.
he from the campaign before, and so after we ended our first campaign that we play at the shop, he said we could start using Warforge and Dragonborns. So I'm like, yes, I haven't played a Dragonborn yet. I want to play a Dragonborn. So I picked my purple gem Dragonborn.
The Papa Dragon.
Is it sad I always forget you're a Dragonborn?
Yes.
Yes.
Considering you're a snake.
And I fell in love with her immediately. She's awesome. She's got, I guess, kind of more of like a funny personality, but then can get serious at times because she's training to be a fighter and wants to at some point possibly take her dad's place as an assassin.
Well,
But we'll see how
It's
that
open.
goes. It's
Yeah.
definitely open now because he's dead and she has his sword. So
sorry.
Too
the one that
soon.
was
in
not
peace,
even
Dane.
acknowledging that he was dead at
I've
first.
acknowledged it now. I
Fine.
cried last week.
Yeah.
I cried last week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and when you were making Nova, I mean, obviously we were making ours.
Oh
at the
my
same
gosh,
time.
we collaborated the second we started talking about the stream.
And I didn't want to play a Dragonborn.
We
And-
wanted to still be semi-related.
We wanted to still be siblings.
Yes.
So that's how it came that Dane was my dad, and,
and I
that
got adopted.
Dane went off with a different girl, her mom, and went to Draconis and adopted all these kids, and then that's how the whole thing of Lyra was like, oh, you gave
Remember,
me up,
we were
and
gonna
then...
make it like super kind of scandalous that he actually cheated on
Oh,
your mom.
yeah,
at
and then
first.
you were
that
like,
was the
no.
first concept
Yeah.
that he was gonna actually have cheated on your mom
Yeah.
and then had to leave and was forced to leave and all that stuff. But
Well, I didn't.
We
it
tweaked
just,
it.
Yeah, it just ended up
So
turning
that's
out.
where I started developing Grandpa.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of where, and then you and I started talking a little bit about Grandpa and Lyra's home life.
Yep.
Being the noble, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be a Dragonborn.
let's see, we didn't start streaming until Mayish. Our characters were made in January last year.
Yeah,
We were ready to go.
yeah, we were.
Yeah.
right away.
I had Lyra made way before. But, yes.
And now you.
Okay, yeah, so Lyra, obviously I like playing monks.
Oh
Well,
God.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. What?
They might not know that unless they know us personally.
I mean,
but
true.
I was gonna say they've only seen one character.
She's
before.
barely played any other characters. She's finally getting into magic.
I do like sorcery.
Yes.
And
I
Maxine's
love that
fun.
you're getting
Which is
into
odd
that.
because you said you hated the entire like magic system, which
Yeah,
is
but
why
Maxine-
you.
Because
I'm
it's
playing
a
a
little more
wizard.
complicated.
It's easier with the app. Anyways.
Yep.
So yeah, I picked a different monk, and then I was like, I want to be dumb. So then I was like, I'm gonna be a noble. I'm gonna fuck with James. I'm gonna make him come up with a whole different a whole different city, a whole different family line, and then I'm gonna take a fake name.
And how long did that?
It lasted like, I was expecting to go like half the campaign. I had a character sheet
Oh my
behind my
God.
other character sheet. that had Liabella's name on it, and it had all of her information on it.
I knew the name because I helped come up with it.
Yeah, that's a different thing. But like nobody knew that she was a noble, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah, she's a noble." I was like, "We're doing this, episode 2, okay."
Well, that's because everybody was drunk. I didn't think anybody would remember.
In game.
In game.
Well,
You guys were at the.
Yoga doesn't drink.
I was drinking water.
I
Yeah.
wasn't
And he
Two
does.
of them weren't drinking. Well, most of them weren't
you
drinking.
doesn't
It
drink
was
there,
me
right?
that
Yeah.
got really drunk with
Those,
Simon.
I mean,
were
and
the,
you.
those were the only two that were drinking heavily.
But see, I
and we
didn't
didn't have
hangover,
James
so
Jr.
I
at the
can
very
handle it.
beginning. James Jr. came a couple sessions
Yep.
later.
Because at first Braylon was an NPC, turned to an actual PC.
Yeah, so I don't know. Lyra just kind of came because I really wanted to fuck with James.
When have you never wanted to fuck with James?
Yeah, it's fun.
And how does that work out for you?
I still have Lyra's...
Emotional damage.
I actually still have Lyra's, I guess, Liabella's house upstairs.
Good.
Sketched out.
You're gonna need it
everything.
Ooh,
I was gonna
I'm
ask you for
need
that.
Yeah.
for
I'll get
later.
it tonight, yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah,
you made
I
that.
went into whole... Like, I pictured out Eastern, I pictured out
Well,
the house.
Paylor.
Paylor, yeah, well, Eastern in general,
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, I went full on in. I was like, oh, I hate my dad. Oh, I hate my grandpa. You know, she was kind of like the late
Edgelord.
angsty teen, you know?
I'm
Super
sitting here like,
edgelord.
Dad's great. What is wrong with you?
And I'm like, Dad's a dick. What the fuck? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Then I guess for me, for NPCs,
I should also add, before James started, something I missed with mine, which they know, but you probably all don't because of how I play. At my heart, I am a power gamer.
Are you gonna
I
start
play
crying?
video games.
oh my god. Oh my
let me
god.
get out the violin.
I need,
There's
to,
a-
I need more alcohol.
Wait. Let's keep this on the record here. And after June 2nd, we'll see if he cries at the wedding or if he cries over his characters more.
His characters.
You
Are you
better
gonna
cry at
punch
the
him or
wedding.
something, or
What?
you gonna
It's
punch
gonna be
him or
so
something?
busy that day.
I'll shoot
I've
him in
already
the eye
told
with
her I'm
some
probably
water.
not gonna cry just because there's so much going on.
You're not gonna be doing shit.
Just tell your
You're gonna roll out of bed, go to Corey's house, get dressed, drink some beers, and then go to the zoo.
tell your best man to pinch you really hard and get you crying. There you go.
Jeremy,
knows
just
here?
fucking sock me.
Yeah,
in the face.
I
Yeah,
Justin!
James can do it.
James is getting ordained for it. He could just quickly.
You see me,
and there
you see
go.
me start walking down the aisle and step on his toe but he's looking back at me.
But anyways, I just wanted to point that out because in combat, Ota, as James pointed out, I just like throw nets
Nets.
because they are second level spells at will. Utilize them.
Drive your DMs insane, please. I don't want to be the only one to feel that.
As well as
Pain.
shield. First level spell.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah.
Don't worry. I'm
Don't
working
forget,
on it.
and to top it off, I've also spec'd in a sorcerer because Silvery Barbs is an amazing spell.
Yes.
Mm.
Silvery Barbs.
As I said though,
So
I'm a power gamer. I play tactics games, so but I always feel like true power gamers, it creeps the power level of the party, which is what James dealt with on Saturday. So I just tend to make power characters and then
Not use
play
them.
them off until things go fucked up in the middle
Kiba
of
throws
campaign.
plates.
Hey, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
All
To be
right.
fair, that was just a reskinning of the 8 action.
Yeah, but you still threw plates.
Yeah, a lot of characters there.
I'm just gonna try and hit the main
Oh
ones.
yeah.
So Dane.
Good old daddy.
Good old dad.
Dane actually, I think is part of me because of how I feel towards my kids. That I would do anything to them. I wish I had more.
To them or for them?
For them. For them. For them. For
Things that I do to them.
For them.
And
We'll
for
cut that
them.
out. We'll cut that out and replace it. Just James say. Okay, everybody shut up and James say 4, and then just lay it over the
Now,
2.
my kids and I, we get along great.
You know what? Jake can hold his own. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You've seen how my son deals with things, so
Cards Against Humanity video.
yeah.
I'm not going near there.
Todd's out.
Todd's like, I'm not saying anything.
So that's where Dane comes from. As far as Grandpa, I think is a lot of my pent up rage and
Yeah.
aggression.
Mm-hmm. You don't say.
Oh yeah. And then of course there is our illustrious 4-year-old
Oh my
Tank,
god.
Alright.
who's just
A beast.
She's the most beast of a 4-year-old ever.
She's such a
And she's
hardcore
a halfling.
4-year-old.
And she's a halfling.
She's a halfling.
So she's
So-
like 2 feet tall.
So that was sort of
Not
just
even
my.
that. She's still a full 4. She's like maybe 1. She comes
The
up
axe
to
is
maybe
what,
halfway
5
up your
feet tall?
calf, and she's
I'm just like,
playing
how are you
out.
holding this big of an axe?
Yeah.
You're 1 foot tall. Okay.
Ask me again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, here.
Candy apple.
So I mean, that was just my. I need to do something that's completely ridiculous, but people are gonna go, "What the?" And that's where that came from. Red Mother is actually somebody that got introduced in our original campaign, and she is actually was not going to be a part of this, but I thought I was going to introduce some new concepts into this game, and part of them
that's good,
was
though.
You want me to pour some?
the Shadow
Wow.
Council that I've set up.
Yes.
So she is actually the leader of that. Who else do we have? Oh, Fiki. Fiki
Well-
was just my way to
What?
Fiki was
Oh,
your
my kid. Yeah. Different character.
From
yeah.
another campaign.
from another campaign
A little
bring
one-shot.
something in, and
The one character that finally gave in to Taki. And he's not. Oh, there he is. Okay. Tag, you get that. You get that. There's the smirk.
The one character you said would not.
No, that's Shava.
Shava never did.
Shava only
Not
just
yet.
gifted him a kid.
Not
she never
yet.
actually got
In
with
his
him.
campaign. No, there is no yet.
Not yet.
There is no yet.
Not yet.
There is
No.
no yet.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Shava is Vera's in that campaign.
Bear's dead. Not yet.
Wrong campaign.
Okay. So yeah, that's where Fiki came from.
Bear's dead. Not yet. I thought Vera was dead.
No! No!
damn.
She was very much alive.
Oh, I thought how far? How
Vera was one of the ones that kicked the shit out of you and arrested
Yeah!
you.
That's fine. That's
Shava
fine.
just left
But
to become a god.
Taki took it and loved it.
Yeah, he did.
So
Every
That was your
second.
mistake.
that was.
In all fairness, out of the cabaret, was it just Vera that was there when Yaga got arrested?
No,
No, they were,
No, they were all there.
They
They were all there.
just.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Shav wasn't there.
Shava
Shava
was there.
Malowark
That's
was
why,
there.
like, the
They-
second
they
Shava was
ghosted
there, Vera
him.
was at her side. Because she's like,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a couple of them. I thought it was.
No, it was the whole
It was
cabaret.
those
cabaret.
Minus
Kiba.
Kiba.
Damaras.
Oh, and
Kiba was
Damaras.
there.
Oh, and
Kiba
Damaras.
was there?
Kiba wasn't there, was he?
Kibu was there.
Kibu was there. That's your new name, Kibu.
He was evil.
Kibu was there.
The only one is Demaras because he got his head taken.
Well, and
Why would Kiba have bothered showing up to that?
Free booze.
yeah.
little guy.
He's got an endless supply of the god wine.
Anyways,
Storm? Little guy.
the other one.
Oh yeah, they weren't there either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where a lot of those characters have come from for as far as NPCs. There's going to be some new ones that are hopefully just as memorable to these guys because some of them still get talked about from my original campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, I still remember the one you introduced the little Chihuahua guy and the little Husky guy.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yep.
have them written in my book still.
Yep.
Don't forget about the Greek massage dude.
that
Well,
was
the
That's-
only guy
Nick's.
that got Shava naked. The only guy that got Shava naked.
that was Nick's guy. That
Yep.
was not.
That's
the
mine.
only
true.
guy.
Nix, yep.
I mean, she
It
did
wasn't
say
the
she was
vampire
easy.
guy?
She did say she was
Oh,
easy.
LD.
Oh, Eldine. Eldine never.
We haven't brought Aldine in.
I
yet.
love the connections between all of our characters and Eldine.
Could probably get her naked.
No. It was.
Come on.
They kissed once, but Shava didn't want it. No, once. Twice. Did we kiss twice? Fuck.
You let it happen the second time!
I was in pure shock. I just got a flash of half of his memories.
Don't forget your sex dungeon with Taki.
What?
That's right.
Oh, the House of
Oh
Horrors.
my god, the House of Horrors.
No, not
episode.
horrors. The House of Horrors, because I ran
The
a
House
whorehouse.
of
That I
Horrors.
ran because
Yeah.
it was the
We
brothel.
co-
I was
with,
the
like,
mother
co-owned,
for the
yeah.
brothel, and
Taki
we were
was
in a
with him.
throuple.
Yeah.
And he
Anyway, we've
proposed
been off on
while
a
we were.
massive tangent. What's
Oh
the
my
next
gosh,
question?
yes. So
Next
sorry, Crow.
question. Sorry, Crow.
You're fine. What has been the most challenging puzzle or riddle the party has encountered so far?
Oda.
Just Oda in general.
I think
I mean,
they're
you're not
still,
wrong.
I think they're still getting into some more challenging things.
This is
But
the problem with being the moral compass.
As
It's not going to be
far-
around for much longer.
I think it's coming up here with
Well,
trying to get into.
We really haven't done much of
Paylor.
a puzzle yet.
not an
Not in
actual
this
puzzle,
campaign.
but I
No.
mean the puzzle of trying to figure out who's actually behind the purifying hand. It
Yeah.
seems to be the biggest mystery that they're currently going for. I mean, all indications do point that it is Grandpa, but there's
There's a possibility it might not be.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
I just always assumed it was G-Paw.
Yeah, no.
There's the metagaming aspect to me that's going, it's way too early for us to meet the actual
True.
person.
Lyra's had a pretty big one. I
Ooh,
mean,
yeah.
essentially just meeting her family that actually cares about her. That was a really big puzzle and challenge for her to figure out for
You
a
didn't really
while.
start
And then you
very
just
great.
slapped your mom's, like, care in
I
her face. Like
didn't.
acting like a
I
14-year-old
told her to
child.
stop. I told her to stop, and she didn't stop. So I told her it was gonna happen, but she
You
didn't.
guys acted like a 12-year-old, 14-year-old
Yeah,
girl
look,
and
she
her
left
mom.
when I was like 10, so I just reverted back to that age, okay?
it's not like she had a choice that she was
Yeah.
leaving either.
Yeah, I know that, but well, I mean, Angie knows that.
Yeah.
Lyra didn't know. Well, Lyra knows now, but also with the amulet or the little pendant, the dragonfly pendant. That was a big puzzle, especially recently when I.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
Oops.
We're not gonna talk about
That
So,
was the bad decision.
I'm just
that one of their
gonna
friends made.
let you know when you got that. I had you roll a perception the day that you woke up from having your memory wiped.
When did I have my memory wipe? Like
Uh,
which
After
time?
you left the house.
After you left the house, you got it wiped from Braylon's dad, or dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
he changed your.
Yeah, of course he did. Oh, when
Remember-
Braylon and I went off on our own.
Yeah.
Yes. When
Speaking
we
of which,
split,
I still need a Braylon flowchart. There's too many of them. I don't know which one's which.
Does it matter?
this was the
This is
First.
Wizard Braylon.
this was the first one
I need a
that was
flowchart.
valid. Oh boy.
Give me a piece of paper.
Oh boy.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
So I think
I think
that
the
is
audience needs one too.
that is
I'll post it later.
a puzzle that she did not know the answer to, how she got it.
Well, I knew where I got it. I mean, Dane, the original one at least.
Yep.
Dane gave me the original one, but does that mean the original one is gone, or he just cursed it?
He has it.
Damn it! Fuck him.
Wait, if someone casts like find object or locate object or whatever the spell is, can they find the actual? Like,
No,
the
it's within
original
1,000 feet.
It's only within 1,000 feet from where you cast it.
What about legend lore?
That
Anyways.
I don't know.
Well, I can let you know that there are members here tonight that are learning how those coins were being made.
Girl's like, it's great.
Girls going, I'm having so much fun.
Kill me.
Indy loves it. So, are we ready for the next question?
Yes.
How has the party's approach to combat changed as they've gained experience and abilities?
Still go
fucking
with guns
nuts.
blazing.
Experience and abilities, or Ota's getting more of a voice?
What do you mean?
Because Ota's changed the way we do combat
Yeah. Because
Big
you would
time.
just go in guns blazing.
and just murder
Yep, and then die.
and then die.
And then we'd have to revive you.
Yeah.
Again, second level spells at will. Nets are a gold apiece. Utilize them. I beg you, all
Who's the
utilize
fighter
them.
wizard? What kind is that?
Eldritch Knight?
For the rest of you DMs out there, I am so sorry.
They're fucking amazing.
Todd, how do you?
It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, Yaga doesn't really change combat-wise, for the most part.
You're
I mean-
willing to sacrifice yourself
I mean, yeah,
for the
Yaga's
party
changed a
going
lot.
up against Grandpa by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I don't think
guess.
you didn't really wanted to do that at first. Like, it took a lot to have you stay with the group right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, like, because you all a bunch of fucking goobers.
Wow, and
You're
you're
not.
not. Yeah, now you slept with one of them, so haha.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Goofy
Sticky?
goober land.
Yes.
She's stuck.
Sticky.
She's stuck in sticky.
I mean, she's stuck and she's sticky.
Wait,
But-
have there been...
I
Wait,
will
we've
s-
seen
but I
food
guess
there.
what's changed
Yeah, we're gonna make
is I guess she's taken.
The fourth one
She
is
can
currently
take
with your mom.
at least in Yaga's case, she's more of a support role for everyone, and when everyone is fighting together, because she's more focused on making sure everyone else is healed before she goes in for something. I guess
Fair enough.
if that makes any sense.
Nope.
Does not.
For the fighting aspect, yes.
Okay. Yud, I don't even know with Yud. I just feel like he just goes in with a couple axes and just says, fuck it.
Well, it's, I don't know. It kind of goes into the background of the character when we made him.
Just yell, you'd be kneecapped. I need to do that. Just yell it.
What?
I just need to yell, you'd be kneecapped at least one time.
Does that mean I get an extra attack?
You've already done it. You'd beat you at least a few times.
One
by
of them was
now.
on purpose to get her attention.
To get her to stop.
Yeah,
To get me to stop having sex.
Yeah, yes,
what was
yes.
what was
But-
the second Braylon's power?
but I mean, like during combat, I should do it.
Second
Druid.
Braylon was a druid.
no, that's
No,
the
that was
third
the
Braylon.
third.
Oh, the second one we fought down in the
But-
vault. By the
He was
vault.
just a straight line fighter.
Yeah.
I will
He
say-
was-
Evil Braylon, yeah.
Let's say we've
Yep.
got a blade singer, we've got a
Oh,
fighter.
Blade
we've got a
Singer. That's
druid.
what it is.
I will say though, the party as a
Hit
whole,
that up.
combat wise,
Do you need an eraser?
it's
No,
slowly
I'm
getting
doing
there.
this for.
Oops.
Oh, I have.
It's slowly getting there. It's still rough around the edges combat wise because everyone's doing their own
Well,
things. I
we
think
really
still.
haven't done a whole lot of actual combat.
That's what I mean though.
So we really haven't been able to fine tune that
One,
really.
two,
Well, that's what I
We're
mean.
kind of
Have
just
we only
focusing on our
had six
characters
co-
more than anything.
Yeah,
3 combats.
It's been more than that.
It's been more than 3.
but I will say
We had the spiders
It
that
can get
I was
better.
gone for.
It can get a lot
We
better.
had
I was
in
gone for
when the city was under attack in the sewers.
And you guys also held the line.
So there's
and then
3.
the Hobgoblins.
That's the
That's
that's
the line.
that's yeah.
Okay.
And then
And
there
then-
was
rescuing Yaga and the
Rescuing
citizens.
Yaga.
Rescuing Yaga.
And
and then there was
the one with where we killed where you killed the brother.
It was
okay, so
because
we only had
had
5 combats.
The, the fifth one was with G-Pa, the brother and the sister.
And that's where Yaga tried to face G-Pop.
One combat out of every 5 sessions. We are a really roleplay heavy group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we are.
definitely are a roleplay heavy group, but I mean,
I love it though.
they call it a tabletop role playing game for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's all it takes is.
I feel like we'll get more combat-y in the future.
Yeah.
We're just kind of building it right now.
Well, especially if I change
We need
characters, so
better.
we actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I've stopped us from having at least 2 combats.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah, at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2.
Heaven forbid you roleplay.
Yeah, you bunch of role players.
I want to murder.
I want to
Well,
love
But you
Well-
also love role-playing.
I do. He just wants XP.
Can we level up? Can we level up? Can
Hey,
we level
like I
up?
said, making the characters
Hey,
and
can we
loving
level up
them is
on
half
the
the fun.
No.
That way you
Aw.
get to geek out about what you're
I
getting.
tried.
Did we ever find out what Braylon number 2 actually was? Like human?
No.
No. Okay, and then what about Braylon
Well,
number
we have
3,
the
the
coin.
druid? We have the. Oh yeah, what's on the back of that coin?
I
'Cause
thought
we
there
did look
was
at that
only
coin.
one
I think it
coin.
was a human.
It was a human. And then what about
Yeah.
Braylon 3?
I thought there was only
No,
ever one
we
coin.
got
like
a
the,
coin.
the official
Braylon 3
coin.
was a halfling. Okay.
That's right. Two of the 3 were short.
Yeah. That's
So
why it's
far.
funny that you're
So
shacking
far.
up with a halfling right
I
now.
thought the whole idea of like Braylon was if you found the coin, you found the real Braylon.
No.
No.
If you find the coin, you find the fake Braylon.
Anyway.
The real Braylon doesn't have a coin.
Okay.
Jinx.
Anyway,
Wifey.
next question.
This one I think is for James. Can you discuss any homebrew rules or modifications that have been implemented in the campaign?
Percentile.
A lot of them.
Percentile.
Percentals.
The percentile dice is something that I like to use because it gives that
Wait.
chance that if you roll your perception, you notice something, but then there's a chance that there's something else behind it. So depending on what you roll, depends on how much of your perception you get to see. Or then there's also instances where you walk into something, not paying attention, not telling me that you're doing any kind of check. So I'm going to go, okay, percentile roll. If I win, something bad happens. If you win, nothing happens. It's sort of, it's just one of those things. Another one that I'm introducing in this campaign and through all my campaigns is that if your character drops,
Oh yeah.
you do not get to roll your
Yep.
death save.
He's gonna roll one.
Well,
I'm rolling.
and another homebrew is
You
if
lose
you
your
drop.
turn.
Yeah, if you drop and then you get revived, you have to take your whole turn to get back up.
Which is where I've gotten yelled at because here I am like min-maxing in my head like normal
You're not supposed to metagame.
normal tactics things of like if I revive you, then we lose two combat effective turns.
But also, if you get them up sooner rather than later,
They don't die.
Which gives them more urgency onto, hey, look, somebody went down. And
Yep.
instead of going with 2 rounds
Let's keep fighting,
Yeah.
and then we'll take them up on the last death stage.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
So-
let them fail a couple times and it's fine.
that's some of the ones that I've introduced.
Oh, another big one for me is the monks can get poisoned if it's
Ooh,
not a
yep,
familiar
yep.
poison. Because once monks hit a certain level, they can't be poisoned or diseased. But if you,
Or
if
if
so, the
you're-
biggest thing is they can't obviously get drunk or like high or something like that. So, but with some of the drinks, like sideways can still fuck up a monk. I guess if a monk was from Draconis, probably
doesn't.
not. Yeah.
Well, you can also choose to fail.
Yeah, you can choose to fail, but in
That's
the
boring.
instances that they're referring to, because I like...
You going to bed already?
No.
bathroom. He finished that.
So there's...
Can fill it.
I believe that there are ways for people to be immune to poisons and some diseases, but they have to be born in that
Oh,
continent
yep.
or that region where those poisons and that disease is prevalent. If you travel outside that continent, you're going to be introduced to new diseases, new poisons, and new dangers. Thus, you do not get your immunity from poisons there until you've been exposed.
That's why
I've built some.
Nova can handle sideways very well.
Well, I
and
also
you
haven't hit that
can't.
level yet.
Yeah.
But I've built an immunity to some of them.
Yep.
With some of my monks.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a way to get messed up the first time that you're introduced to it, maybe even the second time,
Hell yeah.
but eventually it will pass.
Lero's just going, I am fucking touching a sideways ever again.
And I'm like, come on! You're
No.
going to get used to it. It's okay.
No.
That's fine.
And I think we're on to our another question.
Okay, what advice would the players give to the new D&D players or DMs based on their experiences so far?
Fuck shit up.
Look for traps.
No.
Look
Have
for traps.
a rogue.
Whatever do you mean?
Look for traps immediately.
Have a
because
rogue.
something's gonna go wrong. Don't just go running in. Look
Okay.
for traps.
Look, you can run in when you can evade pretty much anything.
Well, I mean, Crow,
The people
you can
behind
even
you
answer,
can't,
answer this question too if you want.
Look for traps, and all I'm going to say is 47 points of damage from a diamond.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody touched a doorknob
Hell yeah.
without our dear Noctis looking first.
Oh my gosh.
Let the rogue go first if you have one,
Yep.
please. It'll
Get a
save all
rogue.
of you.
Oh, we have
because
another one.
some traps have a radius. Please.
There was a shiny, and somebody took it off of a pressure plate, and a whole building collapsed on us.
Oh, I love Elle.
Oh, I miss her.
Oh, L.
Or my other favorite one is when a group of players run in and they find that trap. Oh, we found a trap. That's probably the only one. Ah,
You
crap.
did that. You did that to us. I ran into a room one time, but it was Shava. I ran into a room. I stopped in the door and I was like, I'm gonna look for traps, and I found one across. It was like the chest or something. It was all weird across the way.
And then you
So I
stepped-
went over to the chest and I'm like, oh, I know you're a trap. I'm gonna like disarm it. So as I was disarming it, the statues behind me were actual like dragon statues, and
Oh,
so
that's right.
so I was disarming the chest, and everybody was just watching for the doorway as the two dragon statues went like this around Shava, and I was like, oh fuck, because I was so focused on that one trap. Look for traps.
They
Look for
call them
traps.
trap rooms for a reason, my DM friends.
Doesn't
Use
have to be an
Always
entire
look for
room
traps.
either.
That's
Never
true.
just assume that you can just run in.
or just run in because it's fun, and you piss off your friends.
Be good with dexterity.
Yeah, be a monk or rogue that has evasion, and then run into shit.
As a DM, you need to roll with the punches too.
Yes.
Because your characters and NPC and the PCs, they're all going to go in different directions.
Oh god, yeah.
If you're not ready, it's going to end the game real quick.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the things that I tend to do is I let you guys lead me, and then I've got to try and pick the pieces to get things into that area, and nothing ever works out when I plan it.
No, you don't plan.
Funny
anything.
enough, he doesn't plan.
No,
Nothing.
he
He doesn't plan
shit.
anything because we would go completely off what he would possibly plan.
I strive to throw
Yes.
DMs off their plans.
Yes.
That's where random encounter tables come in handy.
Yep.
And my whole campaign is a
Campaign.
random.
Clampain.
Clampain.
Sorry.
My whole
My whole
campaign.
campaign is a random encounter.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh my god, I have one right.
I mean, I
Who's
can
got
take it.
I
That'd be
guess for me,
Thank
I
you.
guess don't be afraid to
Just
grow as a character. I guess so. If you have a character you were dead set on having this way,
Yes.
but don't be afraid to be like change it up if as the
Yes.
campaign goes
Character
on.
growth.
Don't be stubborn
afraid
about
of
it. I
character
guess.
Yes, don't be stubborn about it, Todd.
Shut up.
You too.
That's where alignment changes come in.
But
handy.
like, if you have a
You do
character
wanna work
that's
with
let's
me.
say is like chaotic
Yeah, you
good,
do.
and there are just some aspects in the world that affects that character, don't be afraid to maybe change the character to like chaotic neutral or chaotic like evil because of like what they've been through. That's fine.
Or
like
even
like,
stepping it the other way.
Because like or. Huh?
Going from
Stepping
evil
it
to
the
good.
other
Oh yeah, or
Yeah.
that like from evil to good, because like this is like a character that's
I just
being like
did it.
that's in its own
spelled
world.
Braille
So
wrong.
like try and think of like what they would, how they're actually like what. I'm trying. I hate words. But like what the how the world affects that character, like have their decisions be like
Yeah.
what they've been through and stuff.
Yeah.
Like don't have like what you would do, like how what the character would do.
Yeah.
Like stay true to the character.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make a decision that seems forced. Be a decision that is
Yep.
organic and like what makes sense for that character. It doesn't it doesn't have to be something that you agree with, but to them that's how what they would.
I mean,
think.
Angie in real life isn't a motor.
Trust me, some of our
Murder
times
hobo.
of campaigning, especially Saturdays at the shop, I get very frustrated with her character. And we'll be role playing, and then a 2nd
We'll
later,
fight. We'll fight.
we'll
I'll
be like, I'm
fight
hardcore. And a second later, she's like, I'm so sorry, I love you. And I'm like, I love you.
It's so sad when she looks over at me
And
like,
I'm like,
you're like, and I'm like,
So you need to get a thicker skin because you give me that look a lot. You just need to like.
she
talk
likes
through
to
it.
give the look. She doesn't like to receive the look.
See, and for me, when I know that I'm doing my job with my characters and with the people that are playing, it's that
when you make
Emotional.
a sob.
Oh my
emotional
God.
reactions. Whether
Emotional
Yes.
down.
whether I can get you to be completely
Enraged.
mad,
Mm-hmm.
laughing because I've gotten you all
Oh, you
just
put me on the floor multiple times.
Or crying.
crying,
or
and I can see that emotional connection. That is when I know that they are playing their characters correctly and that I am doing something that they're going to remember long after these campaigns are done.
In one of Todd's campaigns, he made me cry so hard one night I didn't go to work the next day because I had a migraine.
Yep.
Also, on a side note, do
Right.
not play, like Tom was saying, do not actually play evil characters unless you've played a lot of D&D and you can work with your group. Your party
Yeah.
and your DM will thank you.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
fun.
Start off with a chaotic.
Well, fun
Yeah,
fact. Well,
neutral.
fun fact.
Chaotic is fun to
Fun
start with.
fact.
Oh, yeah.
Chaotic evil?
No.
No,
chaotic.
neutral.
So like right at the beginning of the
Chaotic Evil
campaign,
is like the one.
beginning of the
Oh, I
campaign.
agree
Fun
with
fact:
that.
Yaga was neutral evil. Now
Yeah.
she's chaotic neutral. So,
Aww.
Oh, she went up! Oh, yeah!
so like,
So excited to hear.
oh shit, I'm going back to evil.
Let's Listen, I'll go evil with you.
Wait. I got it. I know how to make both of you evil. Ready?
No. Here's the thing. No.
Lyra's dead.
No.
Oh.
No. Here's where you know the apocalypse is starting. It's when when Yaga and Nova are at the joint at the hip and doing skipping together.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
gonna
that
be
could
scary.
happen.
Oh,
Is
great.
your
It
next-
could happen.
Now I've got to come up with a new demon that does nothing but skips.
The day those two. start
Look, I
liking
made a
each other is the
Braylon
day
flow
that
chart.
The world
There you
ends.
go.
There, now you can keep track.
I'm gonna make a bigger one, but at least we have a smaller one.
The
'cause, like,
spreadsheet lies.
Aren't there 5 Braylons?
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Yaga's met 5, but one of them was in like a dream or something,
Poor
a
soul.
dream-esque state.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
5 too many.
Yeah, honestly,
That's
yeah.
funny.
So we don't know what Braylon number 4 is.
We
No,
haven't
no,
met
Braylon
him yet.
number
We're
4
gonna
is
meet
the one
him.
we're going to meet.
And next question.
How has the party's dynamic changed since the first episode?
I hated Yaga. Sorry.
I think everyone did.
Mm-hmm.
Not you, but everyone
You-
else did.
Yeah,
I actually really got along with you, and then it slowly kind of went downhill from there.
because she started liking me. Yeah, I know. Lyra for sure hated Yaga. Still hates Yude.
Huh?
We've
No,
Yude-
sorry.
Oda.
Oda.
You're
Sorry.
good.
Sorry. Sorry.
I don't think any of our characters have ever gotten along.
That's not true. What's
Rain.
his nuts?
Rain.
And Shava. Your first one.
Oh, Bargrim?
Bargrim.
Bargrim, yep.
Bargrim and
The
Shava.
personality of a noodle?
Yes. That's the kind of person Shava likes to hang out with.
Wow. Is Vera like that?
Very hard noodle? Is that a compliment? Like a
A very wet noodle.
Dante?
There's a reason I got rid of Bargrim for Kiba, just to
So you can take her and you can throw her onto the wall, and if she sticks, it's good. Is that what we're
Yes!
saying? All right.
Lily Al Dente?
Yes.
She's okay because I'm shorter than her. It works.
See, we get
It's-
along
it's a
too
king.
well in real
Yep.
life, so when we play in D&D, she just
I know.
she
no,
has to hate
this
my
is their
characters.
marriage.
This is how
counseling.
we don't fight. Like, barely at all in real life. And I think it's because I fight with every single one of his characters, like, at least 2 times a week. Like, I don't know. This is like the best therapy ever.
It's not one time a week now.
Maybe
Well,
it would
yeah,
have saved one of my marriages.
It didn't say mine.
You see, so I need to bring in Kiba.
I
That's
think
what she's
I
saying.
think that's what I heard.
I heard that too.
I don't know.
asked for it.
The thing is, she'll forgive you.
That's
She
true.
won't forgive me.
If you think about it, though, her options for DMs are limited, so you kind of have her bent over the table with that.
Nick, Todd.
Okay, hold on. Did my fiance literally just tell one of my friends that he has me bent over a table?
That's only my job.
Oh! What was the question?
I totally did not hear that part of
You
what
didn't
he
hear
said.
that part? You didn't hear
No, I heard it.
Wait,
I just didn't hear
Oh,
it.
it
Oh, you didn't process it.
Because I was like,
It's
No.
just a phrase, but I mean,
No.
it's just a phrase.
You haven't heard the shit I talked about with my friends that she has.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not even gonna say it on here because I don't want it's bad.
okay, we do want anything to go.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
No.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
we'll
yeah, no,
stop.
we're done
No.
with that. What
Next
were we talking about?
question.
Wait, no, I thought we were still in the middle of talking about the other thing though.
What was it?
I don't know. What was the last
It was
question?
it was for growth.
Party's dynamic.
Oh,
and how
yeah,
it's changed.
This is the dynamic.
Well, Lyra also didn't like Nova or any of the family.
Yep.
This is true.
And now
Well,
she's
that's 'cause
starting
she
to
had a
grow.
grudge against
Which
Stig.
is
Yeah.
why there might be a pot. Like I might be switching characters.
So me and
then
you
we
butted
might
heads
lose
hardcore.
Braylon.
For a while, and now we're starting to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think that.
Me and Yaga butt heads.
Not really.
But you're getting better. You did
only
at first, but
we barely ever interact.
ever since.
I'm
but
sorry,
ever
did
since,
you forget the Braylon interaction?
Yeah.
That was like one interaction.
Yeah, but she's holding a grudge.
Even though Yaga was told not to have grudges, and she let that go.
Yeah.
Yet you still feel like I have to keep saying thank you for saving
I
my
don't say that.
family.
That's out of game.
Oh really? I thought that was Yaga. I
That's
thought that
that's
was
always out of
actually
game.
Yaga.
That's
Oh,
always
that's
out
Todd?
of. That's Todd.
Actually, that is Yaga.
That is Yaga.
That was? I
You
thought-
have at times been like, well, I still
Well.
haven't heard a thank you, and I'm like, I've told you it a lot.
No, I thought I was always out of game.
No.
Oh,
You've been
well.
doing that in session.
Well, that's fine.
I
That's
mean,
still
we
true.
got footage. Do you want me to go?
I mean, that's fine. That's true though.
The fun part about
It's
this
true.
is
But anyway, I think the party, dynamic-wise, doesn't work.
Oh, fuck no.
But
No.
it doesn't work.
That's why we're the
It's
marvelous
it's,
misfits.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
mm.
It still
We're the-
doesn't work. I don't think it'll ever work.
Probably not.
Nope.
However,
That's what makes it fun.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
it doesn't work. It won't ever work. But I like to think that Yaga and maybe like one or two others are like help glue it together at least.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
And I will say, Yaga went from I hate everyone's guts to okay, fuck, I actually care about these people.
I had Yaga bent over a table.
But I
think Yude's the closest thing that glues everyone together.
Oh yeah, Yude.
Oh,
Yude is.
yeah.
I think Yude is. I'm sorry, Yaga. I think Yude is the main one because
Yeah.
Yude will be there in a second if you need him. I don't know how many times Lyra's been like, Yude, I need you to kick down this door, and he's like there. He's there, and he's going big, and he's kicking that door down.
As I'm still waiting for him to fucking pull his You've been kneecap thing and
Yeah.
crit someone, and then me going, you also take damage.
Yeah. Where's my Yaga page?
I don't know. I don't know. I will say there has to be a lot of changes there's got to be a lot of changes for the group for it to longevity wise survive. We'll say.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I see this group dying in episode 40.
Well, since the session began or the campaign began,
Yeah, you didn't
how
know.
much time has actually elapsed?
I don't know.
It's just been
I'm thinking
weeks,
you guys
months.
Months.
probably about
Only
6
a-
months.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be that long.
No, we traveled a lot. Remember,
We've
the
traveled a
traveling
lot.
took a while.
Traveled
It was a month to and from Bordeman. Then we spent time in Draconis, and that was only like a week.
Yeah.
And then we spent only a couple weeks on, not even a couple weeks, like a week maybe on the airship to go pick up your mother. And then
No, you're missing the whole travel time with the dogs. Remember, we had to travel in their carriages with the elephants.
At
You're
the
missing
very
that
beginning.
whole travel time.
I don't remember that at all.
There's
Yeah,
episode
you
one.
guys- you
There's
guys
a lot
have
of
done
times when you were drunk
lot
and
of
not
tra-
here. So.
Like
a lot of
6
travel.
months, I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't think.
Six,
we
I
can-
think 6 months
I
is
guess-
right.
I
6
guess-
months is pretty close.
I guess I'll end the question off with it doesn't work, but it has the potential to work. That's
We're
all I'm
still
saying.
together after 6 months. So
True.
Something's going
We
right
have a
because we're
name.
staying
We're the
together.
We barely made it far this far.
Couldn't make it to
But
the
it
bathroom?
Okay.
we just need to have so and so stop getting kidnapped.
Excuse me, this is the first time I've been kidnapped?
True, but you also
You two have been the
True,
kidnappies?
first up, true, but you
Oh,
also
once.
left the party, so this is you need to get
Okay,
Voluntarily
look.
left.
I
All
left
right,
with
so we're on to the
friends.
next
You
question.
voluntarily left.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mind was getting
What have been some of the biggest challenges the players have faced so far in the campaign?
Oh.
dealing with these goobers.
Yeah. it's probably the real life people.
I think that's a question that has been answered in and out of game.
Yeah.
In and out of game, dealing with these goobers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Again,
Biggest challenge
this
in
is
game?
where I come into, we're a bunch of randos that met one another and started playing this game. So as far as outside this game, we all know one another's personalities pretty good after 2 years.
Pretty well.
Pretty good.
Pretty well.
Pretty good.
Pretty well.
Pretty good.
Pretty well.
Grammar.
Good.
I mean, we
Sometimes I
instant
do
clicked.
things just to mess with her. Sometimes. What?
We're the same person.
Who?
We instantly clicked.
Her and I. We're like the same. We
The second
no,
we met.
literally. I'm gonna find a picture of our dresses. We literally have the same dress. I wore it to my 8th grade dance.
I wore it in my high school.
Yeah, and it's the same fucking dress. Like, I kid you not.
So you sold it on a garage sale and she picked it up?
No, I got it from
I
you
still
from the
have
store.
mine.
I still have mine up in my closet
got
too.
what?
I got it from the store.
What store?
Deb,
Yeah, sure. I don't know. It's in
I
the
got
mall.
mine at Deb.
Are you talking the red one?
No,
You
the-
haven't seen me in it. I haven't worn it in years. To be fair, I haven't worn a dress in years. So.
True.
Counter.
So,
6.
like I said, we all pretty much the characters are the same way. It seems to me, anyway, when we're playing, is we are all not
Us to
friends.
go off. Woohoo!
We're all not friends to begin with, but then all of a sudden it just
Yeah.
starts happening.
Yeah, and then we get to start all over again in like 2 years.
That's usually how campaigns
Yeah.
go.
That's
You
why I
either
call her
click or you
my
don't.
Oh,
best friend, fiance, wife, sister, cousin.
Oh God, here we go with the blankets again.
If you remember, our blanket.
Wife, sister, friend, fiance, best friend. Best friend.
It's nice being the loner.
I love it.
I tend to like in most campaigns. I like playing lawful characters, and that's where I messed up in this group because
Yeah.
I tried to play a lawful character,
Yeah.
as is
Mistake
my like
number one right there.
preference to do.
why didn't you figure this out after playing Bargrim and then playing Kiba?
Yeah.
Because you despised me for like 2 weeks because I brought Kiva into the campaign.
Yeah, so. Well, no, that was Shava. That wasn't Angie.
Was
Part of it was Angie.
Was
Yeah,
it?
But most of it was Shava.
Mhm.
we need to bring the analytical graphs. So 50% of it was Angie at this point, and then like
60% of the time it works every
60%
time.
of the time was
Stop.
Shava. And then when you did this, when Kiba did this, you see the Angie graph went up to 70, and then the Shava went down to 30, and then when on July 4th, 2022, it went up to 100 when she sprayed you in the face with a squirt
Was that July 4th?
It was July 4th.
Shit. You know what's funny? We still have all the spray bottles upstairs.
Yep.
I keep on telling you, you still have time to find yourself a nice. safe
Heaven
space.
forbid I literally read word for word out of the rule book of the game we're playing.
It's bullshit.
Angie,
Don't worry, I'll marry you.
rules do not
Hell yeah.
apply.
Yeah, rules don't apply to me, Justin. Don't you know that?
Well, what was the question again?
What have been some of the biggest challenges the players have faced so far in the campaign?
If we're talking in
I
campaign,
already answered the question.
Yep.
Lyra's, I think so far, before I think the Mother of Sorrows, was transitioning from not having a family to having a family.
And, just
And
trusting
struggling with how to trust them and struggling how to, like, oh, wait, we don't yell at each other and we don't arrange times
actually
to
loving.
actually meet each other and, like, we all eat dinner together and we don't just eat in our rooms. Like,
What the hell? It's a curfew.
yeah, what the fuck is a curfew? Wait,
And
you,
I'm like,
I have to be in bed by
Don't
8? What?
Don't forget your
secret
mommy
hiding
issues.
place and
Mhm.
sneaking out the
Mm.
window. I got you.
Mommy, daddy, grandpa, grandma,
Okay.
Mommies.
all
Well,
the issues.
At least, as for as often as Yaga and Noah butt heads, at least they haven't killed each other yet.
That's true.
At least they eat together. Like
Say,
with
they
everyone
get
else.
along more than
We're getting along
better.
better now.
the two least, like the two people who get along the least in the group. Would it be either me and you or me and Braylon? Probably me and Braylon.
I think even Braylon.
You don't trust Braylon at all.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
Braylon?
Yeah.
That's because Braylon showed like actual murderous intent and
Yeah.
like psychopathy.
Oh wait, this is I remember that the episode where
Yeah.
you both had a morality screaming match.
Yeah, and
Oh
that
my
was the one
God.
time I was happy I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, that was
Mm-hmm.
that was very interesting.
Have you made a blooper of that yet?
No,
It's not a
because
blooper.
it's too fucking long.
It's also one of the reasons why like Oda probably just doesn't get along with this group
You
of
you
murder
want to know why I
hobos.
keep on telling you why I want him to stay? Is because of that.
Yeah.
Because it creates that.
He wants you to
Join
feel
us.
uncomfortable.
Join us.
Yeah,
You
I
just
mean
don't want-
that is perfect because that how do you two get along when you have that kind of an argument? How does he not stab you in the back? How do you not stab him? Oh, because it's you.
Well, you won't kill someone.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oda.
Jude will kill somebody. Just
Utah.
ask him.
Utah.
I think you just don't want to change the opening credits.
He already
Craziness!
He already had to change the opening credits once.
To get
Once?
James in.
No, a couple times. My name was Laura to begin with.
Oh
I know
my
that's
God,
what I was
yeah.
thinking of.
Oh
where you had to
no,
change it.
and then
Then I had
And then we had
Add
to
in
add
Braylon.
in Braylon.
And then he misspelled Ota.
yeah.
Yeah,
Utah.
that's why I had to redo. I'm just gonna put Utah next time.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Your next character's name should be just be Utah.
am I Mormon now?
Utah.
Oh. Next question.
Utah Mormon.
Next
First and last
question,
name.
Crow. Next question.
Have there been any unexpected plot twists or turns that caught the players off guard?
Yes.
Yeah, why is
Callus loving Nova.
That one
No,
came out
no,
rather quick.
No, that wasn't a plot. That was
Why?
only a plot twist to you.
No, it wasn't. It was a plot twist to everyone. I remember you
I
sitting there
hadn't-
looking at me going, what the fuck?
No, I knew before that.
Wasn't that some Sweet Home Alabama shit?
Yes.
No, but they're not actually siblings.
They're not actually siblings, but it was
Because
still
he's a
freaking
Minotaur and she's a
twist.
Dragonborn.
Exactly, some Sweet Home. Okay, some Pornhub tag.
There you go.
But that was
Step bro, what are you doing?
that was a
Oh, that's
twist.
right. It was the episode that we finally described to Angie about what that meant.
Oh, but wait, what meant?
Step bro.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you?
No, I knew that.
No, you
Stuck.
didn't.
No, there was some stuff I didn't know, but I knew the stepbro thing.
No, you
Yes, I did.
So I mean,
I didn't know the what was the.
a lot of the twists.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. Okay.
A lot of the
stuck
twists
one,
that have
yeah.
come out, I think, have gone off very, very well, and they've actually progressed some of the character stories further on. I think my favorite one had to be that.
Or when we found out that I was actually not fucking Braylon, and it was
Oh, the
A
first
dwarf.
time the first time we figured
the
out
first time that we figured it out.
that Braylon wasn't
Oh.
Braylon. Yeah.
That was an interesting twist.
Nah, my favorite twist is the one from last episode when I literally sent a bunch of eagles to the deer tribe in your face.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, no, that's just
Yeah.
because I'm thinking further down the line when you've got like Celise and all that, and so I'm like, You're doing what? Oh wait, no, these are the bad druid, the bad deer tribe druids. Okay.
Yes. When I literally was like, I just loved how he was started laughing. James was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then and Izzy was like, "What are you fucking doing?"
They told me that upstairs, and I was like, "You did fucking what?"
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the other twist that I personally have been planting for quite a while was when you got your
Oh,
what?
The pendant.
the
Pendant,
pendant
yeah.
that turned to.
Well, it was there the entire time.
I mean,
he just
yes.
failed the perception to notice until then.
Which is dumb because I'm a monk.
Yeah, but
I
you tend
see
to
it all.
You tend to fail.
No, that's Scarlet. Scarlet sees all.
You tend to fail a lot of the skill checks that you spec into.
Yeah, look, I've been rolling like garbage for the past month.
Remember, most of your characters, you put proficiency in deception, and
Can't
her
lie for
characters
shit.
can't lie to save
But
their lives except for one.
the one time it was the most important to lie.
Oh my god.
I won with a natural 20.
You see, Angie, that's why you just get glibness and you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, she's gonna
Huh?
kill you.
Yeah?
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah?
By the way, if we
Uh-huh.
if we get 50 likes in any
No!
of our videos, I will try to convince James to bring Kiba in because we've talked about him
Absolutely
It's
enough.
already been in.
I'm sure you already are like interested in
Justin?
how he would play.
Shut the fuck up.
I know
Justin?
I want to play him.
Okay, he
I
know-
says 50 likes. I'm gonna throw out the challenge. We get to 500 subscribers.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'll bring Kiba in.
And we'll kiss.
That'll be it.
Do I get to play him?
Wait,
Yes.
we've already done that.
Oh wait.
Have we done that on
No.
camera?
No.
Oh,
Not on
shit.
camera.
We'll kiss on camera.
50 likes and Yugi kneecaps everyone.
So, I mean, those are the plot twists and the things that have come out that I personally liked. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh, a big one for me was Yaga being related to Braylon.
I hate that.
Ooh.
Yaga being a Toops.
No,
Yaga is the tubes, not a
I am
tubes.
the tubes.
Yeah,
I am
Braylon's
the
a tubes.
The real villain.
That's the whole premise of this fucking thing!
Wait, was that? Wait. Was that in character, or Angie? Are we back? Wait, what's the graph say? Oh yeah, 100% again.
I don't fucking care. That's the whole premise! That's the whole
The
premise!
analytics are going up. The graph's going up. It's at 120%.
Oh my lord.
Are you serious?
So, yeah, that has been one of the plot
Granted, he
twists,
has been
too.
leaving a lot early.
This is the biggest twist. Right now. Right now.
This is Philly. It's okay. Now we're back.
The
down.
one person who sets personal boundaries on their sleep schedule.
The rest of us have said, fuck it.
You're welcome.
We're
2
back.
years ago, you didn't have a fucking sleep schedule.
Okay, now we're at
Okay,
200%.
this goes outside of what we're doing here.
Yeah, let's get back on task. Huh?
Yeah,
We're on
I
200.
agree with you.
The Shava in character percentile is down now negative 100. We're now at 200% Angie.
Next question.
What do we got?
Can you tell us about any particularly memorable encounters or battles the party has had?
When I murder Justin.
That's not in the game.
That's not the campaign.
We only have one that's like really sticking it to it. That was when Yaga challenged Jeepa to.
And hit him with
I
blight.
loved that you got to go first, and you almost annihilated
You
him.
almost killed him.
Well,
Oh
we
my
okay, no,
god.
here's the
We
thing.
don't
You
know
made
that.
him
Yeah,
scared. That's
James
why
did.
he
Yeah, no,
ran.
okay, I know this, but here's the thing. I wasn't. My whole plan. I think I talked. My whole plan in that combat, by the way. Did I ever tell you what my whole plan was? I literally put a whole fucking week into that goddamn plan.
Probably did, and we forgot.
But anyway, I planned that for a whole week on how to fucking win this, and I will say, I was fully expecting a legendary resistance with the moment I hit a natural 20.
Legendary resistance
Literally,
doesn't stop
even
crits.
afterwards, you're
Yeah.
like, "Did I do good?" And we're like, "Yes, you did."
What I will say,
So legendary
when you
resistance
put
is
in
the same.
when you put in a week of preparation to fucking kill someone
my
and they
God.
just leave, that's
They
where I
left
throw the
because they
table.
were scared.
I know, but I just want to
They
throw
left,
the table.
And
I want to take this
I
red
can-
solo cup and
He
chuck
went.
it.
He went. Oh shit! They can actually kill me. I gotta go.
I'll actually give you why he left. He was very, very
Scared.
set on having this one-on-one combat with Yaga.
Then others stepped
Then it
in.
was all.
And
Then it was all
then,
Braylon's fault.
then somebody ran in and healed Yaga.
It's Lyra's fault.
Who was that?
It's all Lyra's fault.
That's when he
Who
was
was
like,
that?
okay, this isn't the one-on-one combat I
wonder who
agreed
that
to.
was.
Yes, but here's the thing. You can't blame Yaga because Yaga wasn't even aware that she
No,
would run in.
you wasn't blaming Yaga, but when
You said she wasn't a woman of her word.
well, you weren't.
I did. What I planned was not to have Lyra run in.
I never said I was a woman of my word.
Well, I mean, if you would have
We
been,
know.
if you would have been a woman to your word, you would have told your friends to stay outside.
She did.
Well, if you would have been a man of your
But
word,
then
you
there
would've
was
run
3
in.
other people that showed up,
Okay.
starting to hurt us.
Yeah, one stood on a door, one was on top of a bunch of crates, and the other one was sitting over
didn't
by
know.
the main door.
They started
never-
fighting us before we interjected into everything else, though.
No.
She healed, that freed them too.
They
Oh.
fought us first. I didn't make any
No.
attacks. They made the first
I'm just
attack.
saying this. Grandpa
He's
went full.
saying that
I'm
you
just saying
interjected
this
female.
right now. Grandpa went full beta male and just pointing out a reason to leave. Just
What's up?
And you
My
got to
phone's
copy
down here
paste
somewhere.
Java.
Oh, never mind. I think
What?
it's it.
Nothing.
you got another
They're different.
Okay.
fishbowl. Another
They're
fishbowl?
different monks.
It's tea.
Oh, it's
It's
tea.
tea.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're different monks,
Tea.
Justin.
It is
I know.
tea. It is glorious tea.
Yeah.
It's peach tea.
From
Yeah.
the royal family themselves, they sent him
The
tea.
Royal Fishbowl family.
Yes! From Bikini Bottom.
It wasn't. It's not like it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday or anything.
No.
What's Cinco de Mayo?
Next question.
What has been the most exciting moment for each player in the campaign?
Oh, you're gonna have to save me to the last on that one.
Getting a level.
Leveling up. Hell yeah. I like that response.
I was hoping that, you know, now that I'm starting to play with your background, when I started introducing your people, that
Yeah.
I thought that would be, you know, something that I was going to. I was struggling with. Do I do this whole soldier background that you told me that you had? Do I? But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, and so introduce a new group, introduce a couple people from your background. That's something that I
Right.
was really happy about.
I guess for me, I don't think I have one yet. Surprisingly, I don't think I have one yet.
Right now,
I don't know.
like
I don't
Izzy
have one yet.
wise, I'm super excited to get touched more into how
Oh.
I can turn into
Oh.
a dragon.
Well,
Then you
Not
die.
that,
Well,
yeah.
You just said get touched.
Sorry. As well as the one moment that I had true sight for like a second.
You don't know.
That was freaking cool as hell. It was sad because it was to see Braylon and he was not actually Braylon.
well, I think progressing that is going to be dependent on what we find out with Lyra.
True. Yes.
I'm your last rider.
Yep.
If she survives.
And I don't even know it.
You're gonna be our couch potato.
I have the potential to be an awesome dragon and you might die.
Welcome.
I mean, her character already is kind of dead to the campaign for now.
Get out.
There are reasons.
For
I'll tell you
now.
later.
Lyra's working her ass off in that mansion. If you would just fucking watch the episode.
Mm-hmm.
You watch episodes?
No.
I watch every episode.
You put it on in the background and you don't even pay attention.
Did you leave a like?
What?
Did you leave a like?
And subscribe and hit the notification bell.
No,
I think
Turn
because
your
all
notifications
subscribe.
on YouTube.
Hit the notification
Nothing.
bell. Join the notification army.
no, because until about 45 minutes to an hour ago, it wasn't put on the Lions
he
of
meant
Ruin
he meant
Facebook page.
Just on YouTube.
on YouTube itself. You can like videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Normally I do it at the same time that I share it, so.
That works.
Anyways, Lyra hasn't had like a most exciting, like happy exciting. Oh, wait.
Exciting as in
that
general.
go any way you
general.
want.
I was thinking happy exciting. I mean,
I would say from like finding your mom.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about her.
And then watching her jump off the ship.
I mean, I will say, I don't think I have had an expense like one yet. For
Are you
yet.
sure?
What the fuck
You
are you
and
talking
Lyra
about?
getting together?
That's
Or
not really exciting.
Or you, like, challenging Grandpa?
That's
Oh.
that wasn't really exciting. That was more stressful.
I mean, but
Stress,
still.
excitement.
Excitement, that's just, like, kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't think I don't think I've had a moment yet where I've like fully thought of like yes that
Every interaction with
You
Laura.
you spent an entire week planning the combat.
Yes.
That sounds like you were excited for it.
You're hurting Angie's feelings.
What do you mean? It's more of like.
We made eye contact when you said it.
Well, okay. No, like when I was playing for it, that's okay.
Lyra was just a fling. It's fine.
Okay. Well,
I have a whole Yaga page.
Okay.
I have a Yaga
When I
page.
mean that- when I mean
Yaga
that- okay,
page.
That just means you were more obsessed with Yaga.
no,
than
no.
Yaga
Just
was
saying.
you.
No, me putting that work in means I wanted to do well. That doesn't mean that it was. That doesn't mean like, it was my exciting moment.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. We can let you live. She's not going to let you
Yeah.
live, but we will.
Wait, what?
The whole Lyra thing, that I mean, that's cool. I mean, but then again, it's like every
Oh.
character's had a romantic interest anyway, so it's like.
What are you talking about? You doesn't. I
Way
don't.
to,
Well,
way
you
to
had a
make her
shot.
feel
I'm
less
just
special.
underplaying. I
You
just.
had a shot.
Yeah, you had a shot and you shot her down hardcore.
I don't. That's just a Justin thing. I don't like doing romance in games.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am too.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know who else did
I
that
don't
doing
have.
that.
I'm just saying that there's.
Travis.
I'm very
in
picky,
Critical Role,
okay?
and he still
And he did it. And he did
And
it.
he did it with his wife.
Hell yeah.
And she
just-
still got red and blushy and cute and all that. Like,
It's
Like-
because she was Jester.
Like okay, the
I
whole
was gonna say,
Lyra.
I just don't.
Oh, when they were drowning and Ford was like,
Hey, that isn't
Okay.
this campaign.
Like.
oh, but it was so
It
good.
isn't this
Okay.
campaign.
Okay.
It's also
it's
like
okay,
why
me and
I
you can have
don't.
these moments. Yeah. Like
Okay.
It's like where James and I kind of clash with the idea of like where Oda's path heads, and I hate
You're
the whole
welcome.
like white knight savior thing.
Okay. Well, like.
But yet you're trying to go on the path of redemption. Now my thing is that I understand that you have your path, but I'm trying to give you openings into something else to help your whole people, not just certain ones.
Yep.
So I'm trying to get you that path to redeem your whole race.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at. Trying.
Yep, and I understand that, and I'm just like even in books I read, it just makes me cringe whenever it's like only one person, and then no one else was able to even think about like doing anything to help themselves until the one person came along. You were the one key. They had no power or any like control over their lives until you came along.
But that's just it. I've already showed you that they do have control over their own
I
lives.
think that's in the entire game of D&D.
I will say, for me, the Lyra and Yaga thing, that's a good moment. the
Okay,
thing
look,
with Grandpa,
you
that's a
can
good
stop.
moment.
You can stop. You've already
done the
knocked me
whole-
down.
I already knocked
I know,
her down.
But I know.
No
but I'm just saying, there are good
groveling.
moments. You just haven't had the exciting moment yet.
It's all right. Lyra's just a high school fling.
I'm sorry, what?
There are good moments. I just haven't had the exciting one yet.
Oh.
Next question!
Somebody's going in the doghouse, and it's not even the fiance this time.
Yeah, but he doesn't live here, so
Yeah,
he
he
can
can go
leave.
home.
Listen,
I can
he
go.
can't stay down here then.
To be fair, I
Because
don't.
this is my wife.
To be fair, I don't really do the doghouse.
It's not fair.
It's fun, but just
Next question. How has each player's character evolved since the beginning of the campaign?
Oh, I've answered that many times for Lyra with her
Yeah.
family.
I think
What?
we've all answered that question.
Yaga
already.
Opening
the
up.
entire campaign is Yaga's like
Yaga
regression.
opening up and
Well,
actually
your alignment.
trusting us.
Yeah,
your
that
alignment,
alignment.
yeah,
Your
you're,
alignment change.
you're the one that changed the most because your
Probably.
alignment
Mhm.
shifted.
Yeah. I was going and grab a flipping ring and then leave and then have the entire world die with no.
Just you giggity.
Yeah, she did.
I thought I was.
Izzy said giggity.
I did not. That was you. That was Angie.
I looked at her when I said it.
Thank you. Trying to blame it on me. Excuse you.
But anyway.
I've been on your side this whole time.
Have there
Oh,
been
yeah.
any funny
Sure.
or lighthearted moments that have stood out during the campaign?
You'd.
You'd.
Every single time. No, don't ask him his name. Please don't ask him his name. Don't ask him his name.
And don't say his full name.
Oh.
Don't say his full name. The way that he interacts with Laura.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I
Oh.
love
Laura?
Laura. I just love everything about you. You
Oh my
just
God.
you just make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The whole. Oh look, he's sleeping in the hallway again.
Yeah.
Step
Got him.
over it.
I brought him once to a bedroom and he left it to go back
He
to
woke
the
up
hallway.
sore.
Yeah,
like
he woke up
someone
sore.
is annoyed or hates somebody in the party except for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yaga
loves you.
hasn't had that kind of moment yet.
Anytime with you.
Yaga despises
had stuff with
Oda.
Actually,
No.
you've had the most. With,
You've had the most with Yude. You've had a lot of connections.
Like heartfelt moments.
did you forget that? Wasn't it you that picked up Yaga?
Yeah.
And like had him over the shoulder and everything. and
I'm
helped
sorry,
carry
That
him?
was
We
just
also-
last episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we
Well, I
also
guess that is
establish
also
that
nice.
I think Lyra said the three big words a few episodes ago
Oh,
to
there's
Yaga?
that. Oh yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Yaga went, oh,
Uh-huh.
that's nice.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
said. I think I said I love you
I
too.
think you did too.
I
Thanks,
did.
champ.
Yeah. good talking to you, bud.
Thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Great.
I guess.
I like you too, man.
Oh, that's
Okay. No, the worst is thank you.
I guess the only one I guess that goes in my head is when Satyr Boy tried to get with Lyra and then Yaga got jealous and
Yeah, the one where you weren't even here, we had to call you. Like, do you want to do a threesome? No, that's what I
no.
thought. No, I didn't want to do a threesome either.
What? No, I didn't want to.
then I had to go to bed thinking that you guys were gonna disobey my
No,
request,
no.
and then like I went to bed.
Technically, she would have still had the threesome. You just wouldn't have been involved, and there would have been two satyrs.
Ooh.
And then Yaga doesn't talk to Lyra ever again.
Lyra wouldn't do that. Lyra specifically said the
Again,
only way she's
Crow,
getting
sorry for some of the innuendos.
the
coming
only
up.
way she was getting with Fiki is if Yaga was down to have a threesome.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
I think you would have liked Fiki.
Who's
If you
speaking?
could go anywhere in a rune for a day, where would you visit?
Your son,
I have a son.
Taki's son.
I have too many.
Yeah, you do. Anywhere, away, anywhere in Arun.
Yeah.
I would go visit
Half
the
gallon.
Bosom's Buckle
Are you
and
serious?
meet Grease and have booze.
Yeah, I think that
That's
would
the
be.
big thing. I would love to do that.
Careful.
So now for me, I know a region that they haven't gone to yet.
Oh, I'd also love to go to
is
the
there an awesome
like.
tropical beach?
Stop.
I really want to go to the place that we placed Talus's things at, as well.
Oh, the
That
plains.
was gorgeous. The
The
plains.
plains, the
Ugh.
golden plain.
The Golden Plain.
Golden Plains.
For me, I would actually like to go to Eldine's Keep.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh hell yes.
Now, if Arun was real, that would be where I would go. Just because it's actually one of the larger kingdoms in the Koresh region. It's also just
Isn't it kind of one of your newer
yeah.
things added to the kingdom?
Yeah.
Because Eldine hasn't been in until lately.
Mm.
Eldin came in late in the
last
last
campaign.
campaign, and now he's a big part in our other Saturday campaign.
Very big part.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you
love
guys
it.
only seen the destroyed version of his
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
kingdom, but his kingdom.
Well, no,
is
we got
actually-
flashes of it and
Yeah.
visions
Mhm.
and yeah. So. I would want to. I think that's just because I already thought about it, just had a big picture in my head. But I would want to go to Paylor.
Ooh.
I would want to go to Eastern, and specifically the house because I really like the house. The little.
I also
the
want to
little
go
keep
to the
mansion.
library in Gemini.
I was just gonna say
Oh,
that too.
Geminon, yes, that's good
The
too.
big Tree
the
library.
big tree, yeah, and then where it's
Ugh.
the duplicates on each side. That's
twins.
The
yeah.
twins.
I'm in the minority. I want to go. I want to explore Boardman more.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
There's lots
that's
of levels we
fair.
haven't hit.
That's completely fair.
fair.
There's several levels of Boardman and everything.
Several.
Sorry.
There's-
Hundreds.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a small dwarven mining community.
That's
as
not
well.
small.
Small, it ain't small. It looks small
Because
to the
it's
naked
just a
eye at
door.
first because you just see the first level. You don't realize there's hundreds of levels. What are you doing?
There's a fuzzy in there.
There's no food in there. So
Fuzzy's not even here. Why are you blowing?
No, I'm kidding. I want to go to the crying dolphin.
No!
That's
No.
in his campaign.
That's not an Arun.
that actually is the name of one of the inns that I just.
Is it at the press bar?
No.
Oh, then it's not the same.
We
Oh,
had players asking to be killed.
NPCs. Random people.
NPC, sorry, yes.
I walked into this place happy.
No,
Somebody
you
please
don't walk
swipe-
in happy.
You
walk
are
in sad.
you walk in if you're sad.
You walk in and you're sad instantly.
And if you're happy, you get. If you're happy when you're walking in, you're told to go to the other bar.
Yeah.
go across
Where'd
the
you go?
street.
Where would you go in Arun?
I already said.
You already
I didn't
said.
hear
It's
it.
the library
He
of
wanted to go to
Gemini.
the
Oh, that's
library in
right.
Gemini
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, as far as any other, I would.
Also want to see
Draconis.
Dane's house and Draconis.
The floating
yeah.
islands would be so cool.
Yes.
Just to see the 5 floating islands. I mean,
Honestly, just a sit.
just a shit outside of
Sit on
them.
the wall.
Sit on Shava's
Sit on
wall.
the wall.
sit on Shava's wall and just look, because she always saw like all the islands floating. You know.
Yep. And that is the only other one would be where our little friend gave his life to bring
The
up
forge?
The forge.
Yeah.
Yeah. The forge, one of the
Wicks.
Draconis, yeah.
So I mean, the Draconis was sort of the mainstay of the first campaign, and I'm trying to stay away from it. But Draconis is actually
getting pulled
very.
We keep getting pulled
Yeah.
back because that's
Yeah.
my hometown.
Well, and it's Draconis.
And mine.
It's
Yep.
Draconis,
My
yes.
knowledge.
Yes, both of ours.
Next question. Yeah.
I think this one's for James. Can you give us any hints about what we can expect to see in the upcoming episodes?
He
Is
can't-
Braylon the real Braylon?
He can't
Yeah,
get us
Braylon, the last Braylon.
I can
That's giving up.
probably
too much.
tell you that there's going to be a lot more twists.
Oh,
There's going to be a lot more combat,
Nutty boy.
Yeah.
yes.
Good. I need the XP.
and there are going to be
Nothing wrong with XP.
there are going to be some surprises that involve NPCs and big bads.
Ooh.
Angie's looking
And-
at you.
Look at how we took a bite of that Nutty Buddy.
We eat Nutty Buddies different.
It's a nutty bar, not a nutty buddy.
Because you can savor it longer that way.
It's,
in
it's layered for a reason.
I want to commit.
I think we need another question.
You're married, man.
Don't worry, I know.
I don't know. You
It's
could
still-
look at it
there's
as
still
she's
time.
really lucky.
Listen, I can hurry up in my divorce papers and then we can get married.
Next question.
Right.
Push it through. Push it through.
This
Okay.
one
Okay.
also for James. How has the DM adapted to the party's choices and actions throughout the campaign?
Like we said earlier, I really don't plan things because it's just easier so that when they go off the rails that I'm able to jump.
Hey, don't point at me. Yeah, point at me.
They.
Shut up.
They. The only, I mean, there's things that happen that I'm just going, why? And then there's things that happen that I'm going, God, I couldn't have planned that better myself. But as far as the end of last week's episode, Yaga throwing a whole bunch of great big giant buzzards at her old tribe, I wasn't expecting that to happen. But
I thought it was rocks.
It is
They're-
rocks.
Well, they're a giant buzzard.
they're giant buzzards.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. Also, just some of the other choices that have been made have been very interesting and unique. And sometimes it's actually interesting to watch how stringent some people are to their characters, and it's just not Justin Angie.
Wait, what?
So the way that they,
No, wait, what did you actually say? I didn't hear you.
Sparkle.
No, that's not what you
I
said.
said it's just not him that's stringent to how he's playing his character. There's other people too. And it just, and then to watch them have to adapt is actually, I get more joy from that playing this game than anything else.
You get joy from making us suffer.
You get joy for making us cry.
Don't even lie to them.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm
I would
not
say
denying it.
one of your favorite moments was getting the three of
Yeah.
us over
Well,
here.
when James
that
was
night
shaking
with
so
Gramps.
hard, and then
You got us two
We were
bawling our
sobbing,
eyes
yeah.
out, and James
cuddle pile.
shaking and raging, and then me
unhappy
with
dance.
Dane's death,
oh
calling,
yeah, and Lyra
like,
going
calling him dad instead of father because that was just more intimate than father, and
Yep.
just it was just more. Not that way.
Daddy.
Daddy. Oh,
I'm sorry. I hate myself sometimes.
Lyra has daddy issues.
Lyra does have daddy issues.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
It wouldn't
she
surprise
does.
me
Got all
if she's
kinds of
in the
But no, I mean,
Oh,
again, that
call her
is where
daddy one time.
no.
I'm just kidding.
that is
That's
where I
a-
go.
That's a
We've already
pod-
established it's mommy.
That's a podcast.
Call her
That's where I
daddy.
establish, if I'm doing my job correctly and I got you guys so immersed into your characters that I'm getting emotional reactions, I'm doing what I'm supposed to
Doing
be
it
doing.
right.
Yep.
So, next question. If you had to go on an 8-hour road trip with 3 NPCs,
Oh.
who would you take with you, and where would y'all be sitting?
NPCs?
NPCs.
Are we in a carriage?
I'd say car, like real
Oh,
life.
like
car.
real life.
car
Okay.
going on a road trip.
Oh shit. Okay.
For you, the first one would be Grease.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You need 2 more.
Yeah.
Shit.
3 NPCs.
Professor
doable.
Thaddeus.
Oh.
NPCs.
Third one I'm having troubles with.
I got my 3.
I know the
I
third,
still
third
want.
one would be a 4-year-old halfling.
Laura, yeah.
Sure.
But now,
sure.
who's driving?
Laura. She wouldn't let anything.
Laura's the only one who knows how to drive.
She's the only one who'll let you have the wheel.
That's true.
My 3 would be Lara, Talus before death, and Grandma. Not the Mother of Sorrows, but
Oh fuck, Grandma like poisons your
Grandma
wine,
with
Grandma?
the special wine.
Shit.
That'd be a great road trip.
Shit, man.
Probably wouldn't get very far though.
Nope.
All it would take was the wine. They think they were going to Florida.
We just went down the block. Cheap road trip.
We didn't even get out of the driveway, Grandma.
We moved an inch. Great road trip.
Mine. I would actually take Quillen.
Or the benefactor, as he's known in this one.
Yep. I'd probably take Fiki
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
and Valis.
Ooh, yes.
Yep. He's
I
mine.
would be in the passenger seat. Valis would probably be driving.
Feek would be fooling around in the back.
And Quillen would be going. We
Oh,
need to
dear
stop
Lord,
at
save me.
that bar.
Because
And-
I need a drink.
Well, no, Quillen would be like, Fiki, stop touching me, I'm your dad.
Well, would he?
I suppose they're not technically.
Related.
It's kind of like the...
He would just be like, Feeky, stop. I'm fucking your dad.
Yeah, I'm fucking your dad.
The
That's what it
relationship
is.
can be best described as tags on Pornhub.
If you can look it up on Pornhub, it's around. No.
So yeah, those would be my 3.
I would take Old Man Woods.
Crazy old man Wood.
Crazy Old Man Woods.
Okay.
Well, he was my mentor.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take Stoner, dude?
We haven't
Toby.
met Toby.
Toby?
Yeah, you met Toby.
Yeah,
in
we
the
met
campaign.
Toby.
Did we?
Yeah, very early on.
Yeah, it was between.
That was before we got to Boardman.
That was when you guys
But if I
were
remember
on the
correctly,
rescue
Lyra
mission.
hated Toby, right?
That
Yeah.
We're
Lyra,
asking you.
No, Lyra hated Toby.
We're not asking Lyra. We're asking Angie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think much farther past Old Man Woods. Dane.
Ooh.
Yeah, I suppose if you guys were out of country, he would be able to speak any language, so that works.
Huh. I don't know. Come back to me. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Red Mother, Zuckmoy, and Quillen. We're going to Florida. I'm driving.
Who's driving?
I'm driving.
Nice.
That way, and also Red Mother is in the passenger seat, so I can always look over quick.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm completely and totally insulted that you would not have me in the front seat.
You are in the front seat.
Yeah, the passenger. The
Passenger
front
seat.
passenger.
Oh, you have her, not me.
What?
The Red Mother.
No, he's taking on one of the other characters.
I was gonna say it's all NPCs. He's not.
Oh, Quillen! Oh, that's Quillen.
That's
Yeah,
Quillen.
that was Quillen.
Oh.
That was Quillen saying the Red Mother was in the
Quillen,
front
it's
seat.
fine. Quillen,
No, it's fine.
No,
We'll
I'm
talk later.
driving.
It's fine.
I'm driving. You're saying
It's a
that.
bench seat.
No, I'm
No,
driving.
no. He's got Quillen in the back so that he can look at
In the
Quillen in the
rearview
rearview
mirror.
mirror.
Yeah, there you
no,
go.
no. I look. No, you say that, and it's like, but I like looking at your eyes.
All right, fine.
At least I look you in the eyes.
Oh!
And then I look at the Red Mother's tits the entire drive.
There it is. That's done.
All right, Angie, what was yours?
Well, you didn't say
You didn't say yours yet.
I'm waiting for Angie. I'll finish it off.
Ooh.
No. Any NPC?
Any NPC?
Any NPC.
This campaign.
I've already got mine down,
Any-
but I need to finish off on mine.
Vera.
Eldine.
Oh. Sure.
That's
That's
fine.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
totally fair.
No. So, Old Man
Eldine.
Woods,
Eldine.
Dane, and Eldine. That'd be a fucked up car.
Oh.
Honestly, I think I'd want Old Man Woods to drive just to see where we ended up. Like, have no particular destination. Just Old Man Woods get behind the car and just drive.
No, by the way, the reason why we're going to Florida is because I'm curious to see what Zuffman would do to the Everglades.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
And I need specifically
Specific.
Old Valis.
No, you don't get
Not old age,
No,
but
you
like
don't
in
get
the past.
Before the
Before the
Kopesh?
Kopesh?
In the
Ooh,
past, I need
yes.
Valis, Peta, and then Kiba. Because he's
Kiba's not an
technically
NPC.
he's an NPC in
He's
this
an
campaign.
NPC in this
Well,
campaign.
then I'd fucking choose Shava, Vera, and Taki.
Hell yeah!
I mean, it would clearly be the three of
Now
us because
listen,
that
wait,
car's
wait.
absolute
Wait
madness.
a
Yes.
second. Wait a second.
Yes.
Taki's in the trunk. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we would have pushed Taki to the trunk.
Listen.
He would have made
If
too
you
many
hear-
sexual
if you hear,
innuendos.
if you hear thumping in the trunk, don't question.
Don't open it. Or
If we can't
Trust
pick
me, we would not
anything
be
that
opening it.
resembles a player character, I'm gonna swap Kiba out for Morlock
There you go.
because
There
he
you
was
go.
the other one that Kiba got fucked up with in the past.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, we would push you to the trunk after too many sexual innuendos, and then we would turn the music up so loud that we wouldn't hear shit.
Who would we pick up in exchange? Because we know we have a spot.
That's technically your three. You have three. It doesn't
But
matter.
but I'm saying we shove you in the trunk, so now we have another
No.
spot in the
that,
car.
that wasn't part of the
Now we
question.
have another
That's not part of the
Next
question.
question.
We've
LD.
we've
You
made this
take the Red
hypothetical.
Mother.
LD.
If you blow a flat tire, she can airlift you.
Correct.
It's true. What,
We would pick
what
up
three
LD.
would you take?
Yeah.
Technically, he's not an NPC for us, but the Professor,
Yep.
Red Mother, and probably Grease.
There we
The
go.
Professor's driving because he's the only one who knows where we're going.
I guess
That's true.
I guess if
We're talking about the. Oh look!
I guess if we're
Sure,
talking about
rest
this
stop.
campaign, I
Well,
can't
it's
add
Professor, Red
Valis
Mother,
into or Morlock.
Indian
if we're only
Grease
talking
in
this
the back.
campaign.
All right, that
Although,
works.
and then we just shove stars in the middle.
If we're talking
They
this,
get a fourth person. Why can't we have a fourth person?
if, they're-
Because Indy and Stars are the same person.
Oh shit! I didn't.
if
know
we're
that.
talking this campaign specifically, it's gotta be Noctis, Kiba, and Peta.
Oh, that's right. Peta is in this one a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
That would actually be a very interesting.
That would be a. I would want.
That would be a party bus.
It probably would. Kiba's an alcoholic.
Yeah, but
Noctis is a pirate, basically an alcoholic.
but
Yeah.
is Noctis an alcoholic?
No, he actually doesn't
No.
drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Noctis drinks.
Oh, lame.
But
Never
he
mind.
acts like
Never mind.
Yeah, he acts like he does. I
Sober
just
driver.
assumed he
Sober
wa-
driver. Sober
Oh,
driver.
Noctis is driving. There you go.
There you go. So the rest can drink.
And then Peta, you'll just get fucked up with.
Sober driver.
Peter will have more than just alcohol on him, probably.
Yep.
So,
So-
where do you think Kiba got his
no, I
black
know.
stuff?
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
Next question.
Don't worry, we didn't forget.
Looking back on the first season, is there anything the players would have done differently?
No.
Yes.
What? Fuck me sooner? What?
No, it's not it. Second one would have been. Oh, I can't say it. Go ahead.
You
You
have to
open
make
it.
direct eye contact with me and say it.
You don't get to blue ball
Okay,
it.
okay.
No? Look at me. Look at me.
Let's go.
Say it.
Okay. What I would have done differently
Look at both of us.
would be not open the door.
Oh.
Which door?
Her door?
To
My biggest thing I would have done differently. I would have not like that when you open the door to see the spider thing. I would have kept it closed.
Oh, the basement door.
Yes.
I forgot you opened the door for that web monster that we
Not open
fought.
the door. Not open the door. I should not have opened the door.
I was gone for that one.
That's
That
right.
or also the second one would be done the whole thing with her and Braylon differently. I would have not
Oh, yeah.
not
They're interrupting us.
well like
Welcome.
I would have had Yaga do it, but I should have done it a different way. The second way I would have had it done it. There's two ways, but I went with the you'd one. The second way was to have her knock. You open the door and stab her right in the back. That
Yeah.
would have stopped you real quick.
Oh, damn. I really would.
And
okay, now I
then
wish
you
we
would
did
have
that.
flipped
That's-
out, and then
that's
everyone
my
would have
one.
flipped
That's my
out,
one.
and then I would have just Then I would have healed her, and I'd
Yeah.
be like, "There you go, bye," and then I would have
Yeah.
went to my room.
This is why Oka doesn't work with this group.
Yeah.
They're just like straight to violence.
I would love.
It would have done the job. It would have done the job. But I don't know how I don't know how Noah would feel with Yaga going forward. It would either be
killed.
Nova would have fucking beat the shit out of
That's
Yaga.
fine.
But you
That's
gotta, but
fine.
you gotta make it extra. So like you stab me in the back, and then I fall into her arms.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, Yaga would have took it. She would have been like, "Fine, whatever, beat me
Oh
up."
no.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Oh no.
And then
Wait,
it comes.
is that Lyra or is that just Angie going, oh no?
Yes.
But no, that would be the bigger one that I wanted to do differently. Is that?
Yeah.
I would have just done.
that would have been good. I would have so been down for that.
Anyways.
I don't know
Anybody
if I
else?
would have done anything differently.
Did you ever kiss Talus?
No, he died.
You should have kissed him.
Stepbrother.
But they
oh, wait, no,
they
that's not
talked.
stepbrother.
I
Wasn't it an
They-
afterlife thing though?
But they
It
were
was
both
an
like
afterlife
physically
thing.
there because he held your hand.
Wasn't that a spiritual?
Oh
like,
yeah, because that was me getting
apparition?
him to the other
So
side.
it was kind of an in
I should have
between.
kissed
But they
him before
yeah
letting
you
him
should've-
go.
Yes, but
opportunity.
But
all
then
your-
with the kiss, that would have made him possibly stay and not help him.
Oh,
move
that's
on.
right. I forgot.
And then
Because he
not to
said he
mention
would
your-
stay for me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you need
Yeah,
to go.
That's right.
And thus we couldn't.
What about you?
Slept on a
I
bed.
don't- No.
I don't think you would have any.
It, for I don't know about you, but for me, one thing I probably would have done a little bit different, a little more for comedic effect, is
More for comedic effect?
Yes.
when Yaga yelled for me to come into the house because Lyra had done whatever. When I was charging through the door as Mom opened, I was intending to like fail the dex save and go plumb through the wall.
Wait, was this when like just recently when I disappeared?
Yes.
Nice. That would have been good.
That would have been really good.
That would have been real good.
Hmm.
Oh, can you? I don't think you can really answer this one.
Actually, I
There's-
probably can.
Oh, really?
Would you have done something different in your campaign?
I probably would have never introduced Braylon the way that I did.
With
At
it
the
being
beginning?
like multiple
In
In the
times.
beginning, when we
In the
met in the
bar.
bar.
What?
At
Why?
the beginning.
Because then I brought Braylon in
Mm.
later as a player.
Mm.
So
Well, but it kind of worked.
it kind of
It
worked, and
worked.
that's what I've been struggling with on how to make it all
Yeah.
work. So I probably would have brought in somebody.
Spreadsheet.
No, because that you guys actually have been traveling with that Braylon. He was the druid Braylon.
So we met Braylon
Yep.
number 3 before we met Braylon number 1.
Yes,
too.
Yes.
Yes.
Braylon number
That's
3
the
was in the
confusing
bar.
part. Is
Yeah.
Braylon number 3, we met first in the bar. Us two met.
Braylon number 3 was in the bar.
Then Braylon number 1. Then Braylon number 2. Then Braylon number 4.
Braylon
then
number Braylon number 2
2
didn't last long.
Half of them are fighters.
Braylon number 2 is the one we fought down.
Yeah,
Would
he
you
didn't
want
last long.
Bachelorette number 1, Braylon.
Yeah.
Bachelorette number 2,
That's
Braylon.
for
Bachelorette number
Nova.
3. Yeah.
All I'm thinking of is baggage.
Yes. The TV
Yes,
show.
the
Yeah.
Vegas TV show.
We
Oh
haven't
my
watched
God.
that in a while.
We should watch it.
I
It's
loved
on, it's on
watching
at like
that.
11.
It's
every
Some
It
of that
starts
was
at 11 and
so out there.
It was so ridiculous.
Oh my
It
God.
starts at 11 and ends at 1.
Anyways,
Anybody else
we
have
should
anything
totally
that they
watch
would have
that.
changed?
did I not say what I would have changed? Oh, I said I didn't want to change anything besides that. I'd be down for changing that.
I only said I wanted to kiss Talus.
I like how I'm a big firm believer in whatever's happened in the past is
I guess-
what's made you what you are now.
I guess this is me just being correctionist on myself, but the entirety of her character.
Oh, that's just Todd being Todd.
That's
Don't
just
listen to
Todd being a perfectionist.
And the only way to be a perfectionist in this game is to let things go the way that they go.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
So, next question.
Utah didn't say if he would change anything.
Yay.
Get involved with this whole
I
thing.
I mean, I've been talking about it kind of this whole time.
I don't
Possibly just
Yeah,
like
new character.
Okay.
I guess
Yeah.
I just assumed.
All right.
it just kind of doesn't. Like I said, I like this character
Utah's
concept
cool,
and
but it doesn't
idea.
work with our
It
group.
doesn't work with this group of majority murder hobos.
So, how has the player's perception of their character's motivations and goals evolved since the beginning of the campaign?
Uh, that kind of goes
You're
back to
getting deep.
Yaga, I think.
We are getting real deep.
Because I think with Yaga's alignment changing from beginning to now,
Yeah,
I think that's probably
Yeah.
what I see.
that's a huge step.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I guess I look at your character.
Yeah, the family aspect. I was thinking the same thing.
Nova's stuff has kind of changed because at first it was all about the trial and trials, and it's shifted kind of.
Well, and I feel like you also briefly went through the period of time where, like, Dane and you had a really close relationship, but then I came in,
And then all of a sudden,
and then
I
Dane,
was getting like,
you're the
I'm
older
like,
sibling
whoa.
that just had a baby, you know, and so mom's time is being split. Like Dane's time
Dane's
was
time
being
is being split now, and I'm like, whoa there.
Yeah,
What the
and
hell?
like you're just some random yeah.
hmm And then he dies, and then I'm like,
Yep.
ah.
And then I'm like, no, he's not dead.
yeah, I'm like, I'm freaking out, and you're like, no, it's fine, he's not dead, and I'm like, he's fucking dead.
He's good.
And now instead of, I guess, I feel like my trials
I
have
don't
changed
think,
and
the
morphed to,
mom's
hey,
stuck
you're
around
gonna
it.
take over
Yeah,
dad's
kind of.
The
Yeah.
mom-
job, dad's position now.
She went to go do something, or
Yeah, no, she can't come down because cats.
is she still here?
No.
She
Okay.
left.
All right,
Okay, that's what I
he
wanted.
was
I was
wondering.
gonna say, like, I felt bad there for one. I was like, they can come
Well, no,
downstairs.
the cats have been down here too, and she's you said like really bad allergic.
Well, she just anaphylaxis, like
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have any Epi.
yeah,
we're not
we're
doing
good.
Fair
that.
enough.
We're not
I
doing
was
that.
just like suffering moment. Was like I felt bad because this is like.
It's fine.
Anyways, continue. Sorry, I was just like.
let it out.
I know you won't.
Nope, it stays.
How many times have I said that? It stayed.
I mean, Todd did ask me for nudes last episode.
Whoa!
What?
I
What?
did. I did.
James, why do you never send me any nudes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Justin!
Justin!
What
Take
happened?
his fishbowl away! Is that your third one?
7th.
That has to be your third. I thought that
Well,
was
I mean,
your
if
thord.
you,
We went to
It's only my
the
second.
second one today.
Oh.
we went to half gallon to a full
Anyways.
gallon.
Stocking this weekend.
Okay.
Nope.
all right.
Next question.
Can you talk about any important decisions that the party has had to make that had significant consequences for the campaign?
Oh boy.
I think Lear's probably got the biggest one.
The name.
Yep. The name.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, Lyra. Wait, did you say mistake? Or action? What was
Yeah.
Can you
Jesus.
talk about any important decisions that the party has had to make that had significant consequences for the campaign?
Yeah, Lyra. Lyra definitely taking in the mother of sorrows for Yaga.
Well, it's not just that. You've been doing stuff all over.
Oh, I've been fucking around all over, but
Yeah.
that's the most recent, biggest one. I
Lyra
think.
throwing like a 13-year-old tantrum in front of her mom.
Yep.
Well, then running off, and then Nova
Oh, running
and
off with
Lara
Braylon.
get stabbed.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
then too. Oh, and then even just going to the tube set. Wow, Lyra's fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Surprisingly, Yaga revealing their last name is Toops. Apparently, that was a.
Well, that was my.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying this now. 90% of all the stuff that's happened in the campaign would have not have happened if Lyra just chilled.
You know, that's Yaga. No, shut the fuck up, woman!
Shut the fuck up!
We just need to get Angie a muzzle in
It's like
game and in
Seraphine
real
the
life.
Druid. No, gardening.
Gardening!
I was about to order one, and then I realized it's my family's account.
Don't you dare order a muzzle off of your mom's account! I swear to God!
Oh my god!
I guess one for Yaga would have been when she was losing it blight-wise and had the decision of literally losing it or listening to Lyra.
The sense of reason. The one time Lyra was the sense of reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been plenty of times where I think all of you have had to have somebody tell.
Stop! That's on the search history now! Justin!
Oh, really? It's on search history?
Justin!
Oh, well,
Just like a ball gag!
You can delete it from the search history.
Now I'm gonna have to edit. Thank you.
I deleted it.
Well, now I know what to get for a wedding gift.
That's what you're
It's not on the search history anymore.
They open up their Facebook account. Why in hell is that ad on there?
Oh shit! If ads start popping up with your mom, wait, Amazon does like a recently searched thing. Justin!
It's not on the search history anymore.
No, Amazon does. Like if you
Yeah.
go back in, it goes.
If you go
what
to
you
the app that
recently
says recently searched, shows
suggestions.
pictures of things.
Justin!
She won't know.
What do you mean she won't know?
Either that or she's gonna go, honey, why were you looking for a new ball?
No. Or she goes, oh, I needed that.
No!
What are you talking about? She might not click it. It's not like she's calling professor or anything.
Next question.
How has the party's relationship with each other developed over the course of the campaign?
Shit. I'm kidding.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
There's been a lot of development, especially of like. Whoa.
What was that, thunder?
That's thunder.
No.
Thunder,
Get music for all of
lightning,
it.
very, very frightening.
Just turn the music on quiet. And spice and feel away.
Relationship dynamic change of
So,
Nova and
the
Lyra.
plug into our bedroom.
At first, it was very hard
Giggity.
because of her just like really hating that I actually got to have the father that she didn't get to have. So we butted heads a lot, but now we've grown a lot into becoming actual sisters and creating that bond, as well as what?
I'm listening.
You're raising an eyebrow.
Yeah,
Can you not?
I'm very, very intently listening.
Okay. And so I've really liked the growth we've had of that. We still have a lot to work on. But it's doing better than what it was at first. And I would say that's the same with like Yaga and Lyra. That dynamic.
I don't know. That dynamic seems to be pretty good. I mean,
but they both hated each other at first, and then they grew into lovers.
well, maybe it was God damn, she's hot. But I don't want her to know that she's hot, so I'm gonna treat her like shit for like 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
So dynamic change, relationship change.
God, I want her to get her in bed.
Wait, no, I can't like that.
No, obviously not.
I've also liked the development of like Yud and Yaga.
That actually.
What development?
Kind of a Laurel and
I
Hardy
mean,
type of
true.
thing.
Actually, last episode you sort of let him know that he's very important to you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like,
It's just
Yud,
been
Yeah.
Yud.
you
seriously.
annoy me, Yud.
Yeah.
Why'd you lick my back, Yud?
What the fuck? Yeah.
He's done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, as when we're on the way to Boardman.
Oh yeah, that's
riding
right.
the horse, I was
I
riding
did.
with
I
you.
did. Yeah, you did. It's
I
like,
always feel like I'm gonna look at the clock and it's like 11 o'clock, but
I
it's
don't
not
know.
even 8.
I don't know. I mean, I think I've said it a bunch of times. The whole Yaga's thing with everyone. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm beating a dead horse with that. like we
I
get
think
it.
because of your own personal character growth, that has made a lot of the relationships with each of us grow a lot. Because you went from being really to yourself, not trusting us, to suddenly we're your family now,
Yeah.
and just yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
All you got.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Man, a few words.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I don't know. I try not to think about it.
You try not to think about a lot of things.
Yes.
Except sex and titties.
What's wrong with titties?
I mean, fair. I'm bisexual, so I love titties too. What?
What?
Titties.
But
Yes, I like them too, but I
Thank
don't.
you. That's it. That's all we were establishing.
Again,
I will
bro,
say-
I'm sorry.
I will say.
I am so
Sorry, not sorry.
I will
Yes,
say.
fine.
you should be.
I will
You're
s-
good.
I will.
Sorry, not sorry?
Yes, you should be.
No, I'm not sorry.
Yes, you should be.
Anyway, I will say Yaga's thing with everyone else. There's still a lot of room for improvement because
You just got it
because
now.
she's made mistakes, a lot of mistakes, but I'm pretty sure they'll get resolved. Anyway, it went from it's pretty much I hate everyone to they're not bad. That's so bad. I'm a man. I don't say much. What the fuck is going on?
I think the drinks are getting to him a little bit.
You think?
Not at all.
I'm just waiting for him to
Anyway,
start
next
singing.
question.
I would walk 500 miles
miles
and I would walk 500 more.
Just a pink.
Next question.
Have there been any moments where the players had to think creatively to solve a problem or overcome an obstacle?
Oh lord.
Oh lordy lord.
I'm just gonna step up and let you guys deal with this one.
Should we just take a break then? Because we have been going a while.
Well, why don't we just finish up with the
This question.
questions and we'll call this the last question because it's like should be well over.
Sure
an
they.
hour.
I'm sure they
How
have
long
more
is
questions
this
on there.
2 hours and 3 minutes.
How many more questions you got on your list? May as well finish.
Still have
it
another
off.
page.
No.
About like 8 or 9.
Oh, well, we'll just finish those ones off and we'll call it good.
Okay.
No digressing.
Speed round?
Yeah, we're still
Speed round. With the speed round. With the speed round.
Speed round.
We've
Okay.
got like 8 more questions left.
Oh, speed round.
Well, so we already they just did a new question. Repeat it again though, sorry.
Okay. Have there been any moments where the players had to think creatively to solve a problem or overcome an obstacle?
Oh yes.
I think Yaga's sending the rocks at the deer track was probably my favorite so
It's a
far.
pretty good one. Yeah.
Yes.
Another one would be well, here's the the big one would when we're trying to figure out how to open the co-press room and Mr. Blind McGee over here like it just so happens to just
Yeah.
Mr. Mime his way to it.
It's amazing what happens when you see magic.
One of them for me was when Lyra went to go essentially buy her mom from the slave market and how we all played.
Oh yeah,
role in that.
I basically played a slaver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess for me another one would be like when like we had the plan of to face Grandpa and then Yaga had to do the whole like thing with the knife to the neck
Not
and
used to
kind of
having
be
a lot.
convincing that way.
Yep.
So there's that. Anyway,
Speed round.
Okay, for James, how has the DM's storytelling style or approach evolved since the beginning of the campaign?
Not at all.
I was gonna
Not
say
at
it's been pretty much consistent between all your campaigns.
A lot of the stuff that ends up happening, like I said, is driven by the characters. So I do a lot of basically improv. As far as any other kind of style that I have, it's again, it's
Didn't
how
they
they
play
how
against the
how
clones?
they interact with one another. I would rather see them interact more than have me doing a lot of interacting because they are the main drivers of the story.
Oh yeah, he just likes to sit back and watch us just create chaos in and of itself, of us just role playing.
And then I have to try and figure out how I'm going to rein it in. That's usually where I'm at.
We always start freaking out when he goes, "Hey," points to just one person. You make a perception roll. We're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck!"
Like, no. Everybody
So-
rolls. Wait, can I roll too? Wait, I want to roll.
No, I said that person over there. And then you watch as Angie dumps out her whole bag of dice.
Stress.
So, can you discuss any memorable role-playing moments that the players
on that
had
level.
either with each other or the NPCs?
Oh, wow.
the apology to Noctis.
Oh, yeah.
Memorable moment, probably between me and Braylon, just having the argument over the brother and
Argument.
sister.
I was reading a dictionary as that was happening.
The what?
I was reading a Webster's dictionary as that argument was going on.
Mine with Dane in
Which
the
one?
last episode.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mine with Talus when helping him cross over.
Finally boning Yaga.
I was waiting for that.
Is Yaga the only one of the druids that can see?
Next question. Shut the fuck up.
So, for
That's
James,
what my next character will be. It'll be Lilith.
what NPC is your favorite to play?
Val, no, Quill. Ooh. Can we all guess first?
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody make a guess.
Well,
Grease.
Oh,
Ooh.
I feel like it's between It's between 3 that we've already named. Grease, Quillen, and Valis.
I'm going
but
Valis.
I'm gonna go.
PETA's another good one.
Oh,
I'm going Valis.
Peeta's more Nyx.
No.
I'm going Grease.
What's your guess?
I already said it.
This campaign specifically or overall?
I'd say this campaign.
This campaign.
This campaign specifically, I'm gonna go with Peeta. Or no, Grease. I'm gonna go with Grease as well.
What was yours?
I said Valis. I'm the only one that said Valis. Todd said Quillen. So 3 great.
Do you want to change your answer knowing it's this campaign
Nope.
specifically?
No,
We've not really had Valis. We haven't had Valis at all in this one.
He
No,
hasn't been.
there has been.
He's a
Valis.
backstory thing. He.
Who's in
We
the
haven't-
That's
Coin.
right.
Who's in the coin?
Who's in the coin?
That's right.
Coin.
yeah, I'm sticking with Valis.
None of you are right.
What? Is it the
I have
Red
a
Mother?
guess. Grandpa.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. That's right. Oh,
Right now,
looking back at it now, yes.
You do have the most fun torturing us.
For how he looked when he had the day that he
in
fucked
all
with me and Lara. Oh.
In all fairness, Grandpa is just Valis reskinned.
no.
No.
Mm,
Valis was never truly. I mean, like he was bad, but he never like you said, Valis never truly like lied to us. He just always avoided the truth. And
Grandpa
Grandpa's
kind of does
bad.
the same
No.
thing.
No,
And
Grandpa-
Valis
Grandpa's
actually
bad.
has never been physically violent towards any of you.
Grandpa beat me.
And
and
yeah,
stabbed a bunch of us.
I literally have scars
You have a scar.
all over my body.
I have a
from
scar.
him.
That's
Yeah.
a backstory.
Dane
thing,
has a
though.
scar.
But
Lara
that's
has a
Grandpa.
scar.
Yeah.
That's Grandpa. That was Grandpa. All
Yeah,
of my
fair.
scars are Grandpa.
yeah, I mean, Grandpa
And the ones in my
is
heart.
Grandpa is basically the most vile things that I have had happen to me come to manifest.
Damn. Speed round.
So, how has the campaign setting or environment impacted the story and the party's decisions?
Boardman, I think, had the most impact to you guys because you were underground.
We lost track of days.
Yep.
We weren't
Um,
down there that long though.
We were down there for a couple days.
Yeah.
The Expanse, because isn't Draconis and Borderman are different continents?
Mm-hmm.
So the first time traveling to Borderman and having to get
Not only
there,
that,
and trying
but now
to
we're
figure
going
it
to
out.
another new continent.
Yeah, now we're going to another
Eastern.
continent. Yeah.
Which is still part of the Koresh region, so.
Well, but Borderman isn't in Koresh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, but still, I mean, yeah, just the wide expanse and trying to figure out how we're gonna get places because we're not, we don't have a wizard to like teleport and.
No longer having the Briar Ring
Oh.
or the Future Sight book.
Because we don't have keep.
You don't want to keep it.
We don't want keep.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
So, next question. Have there been any moments where the players had to improvise or think on their feet during a session?
Every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the nature of role playing.
A good one though was going for your mother with the slave market.
It was, yeah.
Yes,
That was really
that
good.
was
We didn't.
good.
That actually was one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts of this group so far is how well they.
The one time we actually all worked together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That, those
how
that
well,
went.
how well they worked together, how quickly they came up with a plan, how they managed to implement it.
We
and-
actually had it work.
Yeah.
Maybe like a hiccup here or there, but it wasn't too bad. It
One of
wasn't
the
even
few
that
times a
much
plan
of a
has
hiccup.
actually like come together
Yeah.
and worked.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think most of the time we kind of just make it up as we go. And
And even if we do make a
Just
plan,
going
it kind of ends up going
blazing.
haywire anyways.
I mean, I usually what I do is I just jump into my character's mindset, and then whatever happens, happens.
So, next question. Can you talk about any interesting or unique magical items that the party has acquired?
The dagger from the Red Mother is mine.
Most of us having the Red Mother tattoo.
I
think only 3 of you have a tattoo.
Braylon has. Oh.
Not this
Braylon
one.
used to.
The first one second one we had, third one.
So it's now not most of us, it's half of
Give
us.
them the flow chart.
Yeah.
Give him the sure. We'll make copies.
Well, this one doesn't have anything about the tattoos.
Yeah.
Fuck. Give it.
As well as, let's see.
I need tattoos. I need backstories. I need
That-
parents. I need siblings.
The Blade Singer had the tattoo,
Blade
right?
Singer
No,
did.
he-
Yeah. Yeah.
The coin. First coin.
No, the
The first one.
yeah.
The
What?
one that was a dwarf.
That's the Blade Singer.
Yeah.
The first
What-
one.
Yeah.
What's the question we're answering?
Most.
Mine.
Most interesting or unique magical items, or any interesting or unique magical items that the party has acquired.
What did you call my quarterstaff again? Lyra got a quarterstaff before she disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yude's sleeves is about the only one that
That's
really comes to
good.
my mind.
Um,
We don't really
It's not
utilize a
even-
bunch or many of the
You don't
others.
have too many magical items.
you got
I mean,
a really good magical item that can basically
Two of 'em.
heal
2 of 'em.
nations.
You
Yeah.
got 2.
but you
got
just
the
don't
sword
use
and the
them.
glove.
I
I'm just
have
saying, it's kind of the
Dane's
thing that,
sword,
like-
which is very magical.
And the only reason James gives me good, powerful magic items is he knows I won't fucking use them.
No, now I do.
There you are.
What do you mean? You've had this ring of wishes for how long? Last year.
The ivory mantle.
Yep.
Essentially, it stores key points for me, and I can do things with my key abilities without spending key points as long as I use that weapon. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I
was
literally
gonna
just got
say.
it.
We've had 5 combats out of 25
I
sessions.
got the quarterstaff
All empty.
after all of our combats, and then I just remember when I gave our little brother my old quarterstaff
That's right.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I had
that's
my
right.
ivory mantle.
And then you got taken.
And out of 100 hours.
No. You offered yourself up.
And out of
Yeah.
between like 75 and 100 hours worth of gameplay, we've had maybe, 5 hours of combat?
You want more combat?
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine either way.
Okay, just.
I'm just saying, like, she's bringing up like a combat item, and I'm like, we haven't had a chance to
They
utilize
asked about just
wouldn't
magical
mind
items
more
in
combat.
general.
I know.
I'm saying a cool magical item we have.
Yeah.
I have a cool magical item.
All right, cool.
So,
Next
next question. Jinx. What is your character's happiest memory? Backstory or recent?
He's got so many
Ooh.
NPCs. I don't know if they're
Oh.
Happiest.
Toby.
I don't know if that's happiest. That's just highest.
This has got to be you guys. I mean, I got NPCs. They don't really do happy.
This is to you though.
Oh.
It's to all of you.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh, you asked
just him.
James
No,
specifically.
character-
huh?
no,
It's
Yeah.
all of you.
no, it's all of us. I took it as all of us.
Yeah.
I think
Kuz of Ko's got his,
no.
Wonderful
this
dancing
campaign,
career.
This campaign.
he was the last one I can think of that
This
actually has like a
campaign.
happy backstory.
It's not. No, it recent or
NPC.
backstory. I think mine is when Lyra and Yaga finally kissed.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like getting my family, but that was all fucked up and
Well,
like the concept of
see-
the family is a happy thing.
I would
but
say like
it went through a lot of
connecting
shit.
with Lyra and showing her our like secret spots in
Yes.
the floors and getting drunk together. With
Yeah, but
that.
then I got dumped on honey and feathers. So like, can you really count that as a happy like?
It's
Well,
still a happy memory
it's
to me.
surprising.
Yeah,
I don't know
for
what she's
you.
complaining about. I find it quite
Right?
Okay. That was
extraordinarily
so
happy.
happy
up.
to see
Shut the
that.
fuck up,
Uh-huh.
Thomas.
Turn the volume up.
No, I turned the fan on too, so it's pretty loud in that room. Yeah, that's mine.
Todd.
Have you met Todd?
Probably.
Figuring out how flexible Yaga is. I do have that on my Yaga
The
page.
walk back from the prison.
Oh.
With
Everyone else.
Walk back.
When
What?
when
You guys were all there for
After
her.
the troops and interrogated.
Oh, when we were all waiting for you outside.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, oh, Todd! Oh, that's so sweet. Todd's never gonna express any sort of happiness ever. again.
No. Just killed it.
Nope.
What do you two quiet ones got?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
I don't even remember the question.
Happiest
What's
memory.
your happiest memory? I swear to God, if you say
Meeting Yaga.
no, I swear to God, if you say
Having a map.
I swear to God, if you're saying playing hopscotch with Laura.
We didn't play hopscotch.
I know hopscotch.
No, they colored with crayons. Get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say something about Laura.
Yeah.
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 The fact that you almost had a lineman shift when Grandpa stabbed her.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's been some calming moments. There really hasn't been that many like happy moments in this campaign.
You
with
could have
you.
had a bunch.
Could have.
You
Could
could
have
have.
gotten with
That's fair.
I don't do romance in games.
Yeah, we know.
Mhm.
Oh, now I know.
I mean, you figuring out that aren't you kind of like related to like the first
A bloodline
emperor?
of like some
Yeah,
far
isn't
distant
that
emperor. Yeah.
isn't that like a happy thing? That wasn't a secret, right? That was expressed in game when you
That
got the
was-
glove.
yeah.
Okay.
It was-
Only the bloodline of the emperor can
Yes.
wield them
Yeah.
without being corrupted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I think that's a I don't know.
It is weird though. Like most of the manga and shit I read is like straight up romance, and then when I'm like playing D&D,
Yeah.
it's
You literally watch and read romance novels
But
all day
hate
long.
manga.
romance in D&D.
I mean, maybe we gotta, get somebody to sketch out some manga for him.
Oh my god, Ota Senpai.
No.
Ota
Serapha coming up. Ota senpai.
I like my slice of life.
Ota Senpai, can we go like go to the gallows together and go and talk to the abomination?
Slice of life supremacy.
Next question.
Last question.
This is a terrible speed round.
This is the last question. Looking ahead to the next season, what are the players most excited about or looking forward to?
Being alive.
She's got a point.
Getting Lyra back.
Being alive.
Yeah, Nova's pretty keen on getting Lyra back. She's lost too much family so far that, like, it's... Oh, that's it.
Heck, I still got a lot to go.
If Lyra comes back, just finally accepting the family, especially now that Dane's
Please.
gone. Well, she has been. She has been, but now, like, now that we have mom and mom too, finally just
You could say
accepting.
mom and mother.
I think I called her mom too, and she was okay with it.
Right.
Other mom.
Mommy.
No, I specifically didn't call her mommy.
Stepmother.
Mommy. No.
But yeah, if Lyra comes back.
You have Dane's eyes. Stepmother, what are you doing?
God damn it.
No, this is wrong. We can't do this. No.
Anyways,
Dad?
I don't really know how to answer the question.
What, is there a character arc that you want to go on if you...
I guess, I don't know, maybe it's more, I don't know if this counts as selfish or if this counts as a selfish answer or more of a personal answer, but I guess like seeing where my character goes development wise,
Hell yeah.
I guess, because post arc, because like I will say post arc, Yaga's gonna be changed a bit.
Welcome.
Mental wise,
More than likely.
because I think I've already had this discussion with you.
she can learn from Horio. how to
that
deal with
like
it.
like
Charge to
she's
the
had
fire.
I've had this discussion with James, but like she doesn't like it when people die when
Nobody likes
I
it.
don't
when
think
she-
anybody-
But
well,
like when
she's-
they're under
when-
your care kind
correct
of thing.
kind
yeah.
of thing, and now they're going into this whole battle thing, and a lot of people are gonna probably die.
Yeah.
And she's gonna feel really responsible for that, even though they are willingly
Yeah.
signing their lives over to help. To her, it's like I'm the reason why these people
Yeah.
are dying.
That's a
If-
big Yaga thing.
If one person can die to save everyone.
What
and this-
happened? What happened
and
with your? You
this-
don't like it when
and-
one person saves the world.
What?
What did you like a half hour ago? You were telling us you didn't like it when one person saved a race or saved the world.
I was making a joke.
Because like post
Specifically
arc,
at your character's
post arc,
expense.
I'm excited to see where Yaga goes mentality wise and how she develops more. There's that, I guess.
I just want to say none of my characters have died. Died?
Taki did 4 times.
Shauna didn't die.
Lyra died. We had to get her back.
Not died. I was unconscious. I was unconscious.
She's unconscious.
I've never died. Nobody's had to cast resurrection on any of my characters.
True.
Check and Jill.
Jack died.
Okay, well,
No,
That's
now
okay.
she's no
I
longer
died.
dead.
I died before she did.
haha.
And you made a city.
My bunny bro died before me. Haha.
And Rain was the only one of the original cast that survived.
Only
to the
because he
end.
did a dumb
You know what
thing.
sucks?
Yeah.
You know what sucks? Guess who's coming back on Monday?
Rain.
No.
Is it Jack?
It's Rain.
That's right, because wasn't Rain just chilling by a
You
volcano?
know how
or
long he's been in
something?
that volcano?
Yeah, years.
He's been in that volcano
Thousands of years.
Thousands of years. You know, at some point, all that power he's gotten is gonna break.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Okay.
So
Are we done?
Yep, we're just gonna do the outro.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Sparkle.
Thank you all
Sparkle.
for joining us.